Oh, do I got a story to tell you?
And now, introducing the new Sneaky G-Man store on SD. All you gotta do, go on to SD, type in Sneaky G-Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow! Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G Man merch. So please check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M's replica trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, aka SneakyG. But okay, all right. So what had happened? I thought I was live. I wasn't live, and I'm sitting here cussing out Facebook for not putting my show live. But in reality, I didn't click live, so Facebook didn't know I was live. But you know what? Y'all didn't see it. It was behind the stages. It was backstage. But you gotta love live podcasts because that's what it's all about right now. That's what it is. Now, I know y'all wondering what the hell I got around my neck. Well, I got the belts. Real cool, Dad. Hey, hope you come on, man. I gotta send you my my address too. So trust me, I wish it was the other way around. There we go. All right, here we go. So first things first. I'm gonna start anytime a Philly fan say to me, thank you for Saquon. I'm gonna say you don't know football. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna throw that. Hey, and if nobody agrees with that, that's fine. You don't have to. But I'm gonna say it because I know what the truth is. Okay, now, it's a rough year for a Giants fan. Okay, you know, first we lose our
star player to the rival. Then we have the 100 season. Start off on some ugly uniforms, and go 3-14, win a home game, right? The one thing that we could have been like, you know what? Thank you, football gods, for the one thing. Eli Manning can't get in the Hall of Fame? Really? Eli Manning can't get in the Hall of Fame. It was last Thursday. Really? I mean, the man, there's no point. There's no point. And it's the hatred. It's the honest to God hatred that people have for that man. That's why he's not in. It's because of his last name. That's why he's not in. For God's sakes, you guys have Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner. No, I'm not. Look. If we're gonna compare quarterback, if we're gonna compare careers here, Joe Theismann. Okay, I got to bring Ant on because he said, and I got real cool dads right there too. Mike, I got you on. Don't start being annoying.
Yep.
Just wait your time.
Yeah, Mike, sit back and relax.
Yeah, Mike, shut your pie hole.
So real cool dad.
What up?
I saw you on your live. I don't know if you saw me. Oh, here we go. I'll bring yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Which live? After the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I saw you live after the Super Bowl, and I tried to get on. I did, but I mean, you had a lot of people. I mean,
Bro,
God bless you.
it got out of hand, but like I was saying, I talk a lot of smack during the regular season, and I can't hide when we lose. So I didn't want to be live, but I kind of had to.
You had to.
And you're a stand-up guy, man. I appreciate
it. If nobody's going to give you your flowers, I'll do it. But with every gift of flowers, you gotta mail me my hat, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, send me the address and the link for which one you want.
Okay.
I mean, I know you got a big head, so I don't know what side they make.
Gotta get two of them.
Yes, I do, and that's why I've been married. 20. Anyway.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I went there. So okay, before, are you still there? Did I lose him?
I don't know. His thing's still up. It's like his camera phased out or something.
Yeah. I'll take him. I'll move him. Oh, your son's here. Hold on. There we go.
What's going on, everybody?
So, man.
What's going on? Jalen.
It's not Jalen. It's his son.
Have you ever referred to your dad as your dad on the show? Like, have you ever said, "Hey, Dad, what's up"?
A couple times, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, I just want to.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Before I did invite a lot of Philly fans to come on. I don't know if they will.
Oh, good God.
I can get my daughter on if you want.
I mean, if you want to.
No, I'm kidding.
And we'll have to, just tell her, when did she lose Jesus? That's what we need to do.
When she moved down there with the animals.
Ah, okay. Oh, there we go. Got you back.
Okay.
Did I get you in trouble?
Nah, my phone rang and I declined the call, and then everything went black.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. So I wanna say something real quick before y'all. Okay, yes, you guys lost. Apparently the refs didn't help you out this game, right?
I don't really know if there
Um,
was much help they could have
No, I
done.
wouldn't. But
Right?
I want to say a couple things though. I think the AJ Brown pass interference was a fair call.
Yeah,
He did affect the defender trying to defend the pass. Okay, I mean
The
he
dude
munched
had
him in
his
the
hand in his
face.
face mask. Like,
Orlando,
to
what's
say that
up?
was an unfair call is kind of crazy.
Braylon, I see you.
I gotta say, I
I
thought the
think I
game.
really only saw maybe 2 calls that I thought were no. I
Egregious.
saw one call that I thought was iffy, and then I saw one no call.
Yeah,
Um,
overall, I thought the game was fairly
yeah,
judged. I don't think it was
I
bad at
thought
all.
so.
yeah.
So
There was one.
there was a
There
couple
was one
times.
sack. There was one sack on Patrick where Jalen Carter hit him in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that could have been it, but it wouldn't have changed anything, man. Our O
No.
line was just getting ran through. It was bad.
um,
I felt like in the beginning, I was like, if we stop Saquon, we can win this game,
I
and we
think
did.
everybody thought
And
that.
you did. You shut down Saquon Barkley.
I mean,
You gotta say I was impressed.
He had 25 attempts for 57 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shut me
25
down.
attempts.
Yep.
Jeez.
so I think I want to say I said it on one of our shows in the past that before the Super Bowl, I said Spags is going to have to pick his poison. He's going to have to pick
Yeah,
his
with
poison.
that,
Is he gonna stop Saquon? Okay. But then that means your guys are going to be one-on-one,
yeah, that was
and they're going to be. I mean, that's going to be tough. What's up,
So-
Casey?
To be fair, I don't think Philly's offense did that great,
they didn't.
but the
I would agree.
turnovers
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
killed the Chiefs.
yeah.
But that's what I was saying. That's what I've been saying all year about Jalen Hurts. I think he's a good quarterback. I'm not going to take that from him. He is a good quarterback, but
Okay.
he's a game manager, and
Yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with that. Game managers win Super Bowls. It's been proven time and time again. So
Hell, I'll even say I'm a game manager when I play QB.
exactly, but he did his job. He had the one interception, but he did his job. I mean, he threw that
No.
dime to
I'm
Smith,
not.
which
I'm
is what
not
he
knocking
needs to
them.
do.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking them. They did exactly what they needed to do.
Right.
What I'm
Right.
saying,
They did.
but what I'm saying is that, like, their offense wasn't like explosive, outstanding, anything like that. Yes, they stopped Saquon. There wasn't a whole lot of passing yards either. But
Now-
when you turn the ball over on
Right.
the opponent's side of the field, and they keep getting
Right.
these short fields.
It's like,
Yeah.
and one of those turnovers was deep in plus territory.
Now,
Yeah.
not only now you're talking about turnovers, not only their turnovers, right, but the constant 3 and outs.
Yeah.
That
It was like
was
watching
the
the
issue.
Giants.
It's kind of
Now-
like watching the Giants.
Yeah, when I saw, when Philly got their first touchdown, I'm like, okay, no big deal. AC needs to answer. And when they didn't, I'm like, okay, they
I was
can't.
like, that got ugly quick.
I was like, okay, KC they can't even get 3 points here. They have to stop them at 7 so they can answer. And when it was 10-0, RCD, I looked at Mama Boss and I said, it is over.
I felt it was over at the pick 6. I knew at the pick 6, I was like, we can't come back from this because we had no offensive momentum.
Yeah.
And Philly was owning the clock. You know what I mean? It was like there was literally nothing that we could do. So bad that as I ordered, you've been to Kansas City, Sneaky. I had Jack Stack barbecue at my house from Kansas City, and I couldn't even eat it. I was like, I'm sick. I can't eat.
I'm gonna get a little TMI right now. When it was 10-0, I want to give a shout out to I always say the name wrong, and at least I'm consistent. Fiora, honey. What's the name of the place? The Italian place. Fiore. Yeah, I messed that up bad. I'm gonna give a shout out to Fiore. It's the best Italian restaurant in Flower Mound, Louisville area. And so I partake. I mean, we had a big, it was just us, right? So they They provided food for us and everything. And I tell you all this was because it was 10-0, and I had the bubble guts, and I had to go boo boo. Okay. Yeah, it's about to be TMI. So anyway, so as I'm, sitting on the toilet as a person would do, while they're going boo booing, I hold on, let me put the link out there again. I hear Mama Boss. Oh my God, he caught that. I'm like, oh, okay, so I don't know who caught it. And then they're like, and they're just gonna let him run like that? And I'm like, okay, that was an interception. That was an interception.
Cooper DeJeans.
And and when I got done, and I walked in the living room, I saw it was 17-0, and it was over midway. And then when they got the ball back in let me back up. Kansas City did not get another first down after the first drive. They got one first down on their first drive. Okay. And I got to say this, that defensive front that Philly had was just monstrous.
Beast.
They did not blitz once the whole game.
It's a shame you can't give the whole defense the MVP because I understand why they gave it to Hurts, but that defense was the MVP.
Defense definitely deserved it.
And you know what sucks?
It's true.
Our rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy had 8 catches for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl, and it goes completely unnoticed because we got our asses kicked.
He was having a game. I'll give him that.
He was.
And for me, there was a lot of similarities to Kelsey and in this Super Bowl and the Kelsey that was in the Tampa Bay Super Bowl.
It really comes down to Pat had no time.
Well, not only that, but
no time.
Kelsey,
and not to mention there were some drops too.
Kelsey was just not himself at all.
So 2 things real quick. One, Travis Kelce sort of lost his swag when they booed Taylor Swift. But also, Patrick Mahomes, for some reason, in a lot of points in this game, did not look for his check down. He kept looking downfield and downfield and downfield and downfield. Travis Kelce was open.
Yeah.
They had him rattled
underneath. And it wasn't until the second half that he even really looked at Kelce.
He was feeling the pressure even when the pressure wasn't there. You know what I mean?
He looked like
what happens when you get hit a lot.
Like D-Hop drop passes, Hollywood Brown drop passes.
Yeah.
It was a horrible game from start to finish.
The whole thing about Taylor Swift, I understand how people were, I guess, exhausted with her and the team, but I just don't, and I didn't, I didn't like it today. I'm not going to say what channel, I'm talking about, but of course, people have to make everything political. And the station made a comment saying they were booing her because of her support or the lack of support for this president. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Bro, no one cares about that.
They were booing her because they were tired
of seeing her.
They were tired of, her always, being involved. But at the same time, and I'll say this, right? So people were making comments that she kept interjecting herself. I'm going to push back on that. I'm going to push back on that. All right.
Please.
No, she did not interject herself. The NFL wanted to bring her in.
Right.
Why? Because of the fact of the audience she was bringing in.
The Swifties.
And you know what's funny is last year,
including my sister.
And last year, the Chiefs had 3 playoff games. Right? We played Buffalo, Baltimore, and Miami. Right? That Miami game in Kansas City had like 4 degrees. It was freezing.
I was gonna say when it was like freezing cold.
Yeah. Now that's the game that Jason Kelce jumped out of the booth with no shirt on.
Right.
In that one game, Jason Kelce was on the screen with no shirt on longer then Taylor Swift was on screen all playoffs.
That was
In those
playing.
3 games, Jason Kelsey was on screen longer than Taylor was, but everyone was sick of seeing Taylor.
I mean,
And you know what? Of course, people are going to be tired of who they're going to see, whatever.
I'm tired of seeing the Chiefs, and I got a bad feeling for next year. Like, I know Myles Garrett wants out of Cleveland. There's a lot of wide receivers out there, and Myles Garrett said he does not want to go to the Chiefs. He wants to go to a team that's almost there, so he could be part of the one that takes him over the edge.
Detroit.
Oh no!
I got a bad feeling Myles Garrett and one of the top receivers that are on the market are both going to Buffalo, and next year Buffalo Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Yo.
Well,
Actually, I would be okay with that because that keeps Buffalo. Because that keeps Myles Garrett out the NFC East.
Yeah, Tyreek wants out. Cooper Kupp's being traded. DK Metcalf's contract is up in Seattle. T. Higgins is out there.
Actually, hold on. Can we talk about that for a second? What did Cooper Kupp do to the Rams, bro? Like, what is going on with that?
They got Nakamura. That's why.
They got to pay him and
yeah.
Puka Nacua.
Yeah, Nakamura, Nacua, same thing.
Yo.
But okay, I mean,
listen, leave it to Sneaky to always mess up somebody's name.
Hey, I'm consistent. I'm consistent. What can I say?
Hey, Sneaky, what was the name of that restaurant?
Fioria, 4,
Yeah,
5, 6, 7. FI.
Look, when I come to town, we have to go out to dinner.
Okay. Oh, that's the spot. We're going there.
Because I'm gonna come. The plan is for me to come down there when the Chiefs play the Cowboys because it's in Dallas.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now. If you can, try and stay 2 nights because I got to take you to my barbecue spot, and then of course we're gonna go to Italian afterwards.
Okay.
Like the next day. So yeah, you're gonna gain about 15 pounds.
When the schedule comes out, I'll let you know.
Oh yeah, we'll talk. Now, of course, I got to bring on the Eagle fans.
Hold on.
I'll bring them on here.
Hold on. I got to leave in like 10 minutes, but I want to bring this up.
I'm not bringing them on right now. I mean, eventually. Okay. But go ahead.
So I just want to bring this up real quick. So I know people have been hearing and seeing Malik Neighbors lobbying for a couple players. And it's becoming more and more of a heated discussion, especially what happened with the Giants. I believe it was yesterday. So it's been put out there that Malik Neighbors is lobbying for Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp. And just so happened that the Giants signed a new wide receiver coach the other day who just happened to be Matt Stafford's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
where do you guys have
happens.
the draft? Where are you guys drafting?
3.
Third overall.
3?
Yep. So I say this: you bring in Stafford, get him on a 2-year contract. You bring in what's the kid from Colorado?
Hunter.
No.
Travis
Hunter. You bring in Travis Hunter. You get either Jackson Dart or Jalen Milroe in second round, or move back up into the first round. Let them sit behind Stafford for a year or two. Let them become a legitimate NFL quarterback, and you run with it. I don't see anything bad in that.
You can pull that off and get Stafford and Kupp. I think in the draft you get Ashton Genty, and you have that legit running back again.
Bro, we already got
Tyrone Tracy run this year.
Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm with Dash. I'm with Dash on that one.
Milroe is awful. Yeah, I gotta agree with Big Dash on that one.
Only because he should not have played against Michigan because his draft stock was plummeting. Now if he goes in the combine and okay, are you taking off?
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta eat.
Okay, all right, man. I appreciate. Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely.
Hey, you guys are still AFC champs.
Hey,
let me hear one time, man.
The Raiders, so
that's all 7
that
straight now.
Let me hear one. Yeah, let me hear one time, fam.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hey, I got to get going too, man. I got to go pick up my kid in this snowstorm.
All right, man. Drive safe. I hope you see you come back.
Hey,
you about to miss Mike and all them. Oh.
What's that, Case?
Where you at?
I'm in Eastern PA. I'm just outside of Trenton, New Jersey, where I grew up at.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we're getting hit right now. So
hey, be safe then.
Yeah, drive safe.
And when I say that, I mean be safe because I know what the drivers are like out there. So
yeah, you're not lying, man. Quick story: my son just bought a truck 2 weeks ago. 3 days after he bought it, got in an accident because of the weather.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So we're dealing with that right now, but it'll be all right. Anyway, boys, I'll talk to you. I'll try and get back. If I get back in time, I'll hop back in. If not, I'll hopefully see you guys Thursday if you're having a show.
Sure.
Have a good night, guys. Give it to them Eagles fans because God knows if I was here, I would.
Oh yeah.
And I'm glad the season's over. Now Joe Shane and Brian Dayball and the organization can get back to work. And hoping for the best, boys. I'll talk to you later. God bless. Peace. Let's go, Giants. Ow.
Later.
Man. Be good. Drive safe. Love you, man. Be good.
Yeah, as far as Giants content, the well's kind of dry right now. Although,
I mean, look, they had to wait for the season to end. So,
SneakyG, man.
Yeah.
We did
what's
it.
up, Billy?
What's going on, Dylan? How are you?
What's going on, Billy? I guess Mike's in trouble or something.
Champions.
Oh, he got the world champions thing down there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
why is the wall red, bro? Shouldn't it be green?
I know, right? Why is it red? Was it red just in case?
Closet Kansas City fan.
A closet Kansas City fan. Makes sense.
It's always been red. My mom painted my walls red when I was younger. I asked her if I could change them to green. She said no.
Yeah.
They red for the
Why does
Phillies,
she have a
so it's
problem
all
with
right.
the color green?
They red for the Eagles. Phillies.
So hold on a sec. Ant just said all the Eagles did was beat a subpar Kansas City team that was carried by the refs all year. All the Eagles did was prove it. Cool.
Oh, but I've been saying that.
Tanya said, "Drive safe,
saying
Ant."
that all season, and if everybody told me I was crazy. Everyone told me, "Oh, the Chiefs just find ways to win. Oh, the Chiefs just find ways to win." And what happens?
I need to watch.
Found a way for the Chiefs to win is what happened.
Exactly.
I need to rewatch the Senior Bowl too.
Yeah, Big Dash, I'm with you. Milroe was not it. I'm sorry.
Dash, if you can come on and be awesome. I'm not. I get it.
But that's it.
Hold on, let me.
We might as well switch to running back the way that he plays.
What's up, man?
What up?
And I'll see if Clinton comes back on. Okay.
I'm playing 2K. That's why I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, go ahead, Eagle fans. Go ahead, Mike, Billy, get it over with. What do y'all got to say? Whatever, blah blah blah.
I guess I'll go first. I really think that this was something that if we weren't gonna do it this year, we weren't gonna do it for another couple of years. I think that I was very, very happy for this team. I know that they defense was laid out in the Super Bowl. I think that Vic Fangio is a great coach. Very sad to see Kellen Moore go to the Saints. I know that was announced today. He left.
I was gonna say that was announced a few days ago, Billy.
That was. But I'm very sad to see him go. But listen, man, I have high hopes for this team in the next couple of years. They get the job done again. But it's a great year. Great year. Jalen Hurts did lights out.
Yeah, thank y'all for losing me fucking money for not giving Kelsey the ball. Kelsey a touchdown.
Right.
You lost me $150.
So
$150.
Tanya said
the rumor is on the street. Mahomes got a concussion in the first quarter. People were surprised and let him stand. Really? Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I missed
that's
that.
the rumor. That's the rumor. And it says y'all still don't know how to act, stealing and climbing on light poles. Giants fans. I didn't even watch like the post game
But SneakyG, can I get my
And then,
thoughts?
yeah. Go ahead, Mike. I know you've been waiting for this all day. What do you got to say?
I didn't, I wasn't of age back then. I was of age this time. I probably drank about 6 to 9 garage beers, and I drank champagne, and they won right in my court. And it was special. I had my party. I had my family over here. Oh shit, I'm about to get goose hunted as I'm talking to you. But it's something I know you've experienced in your life, and it's special. You support it or not, or whether you feel for Saquon Barkley. Patrick Mahomes yesterday too at the mall, and I talked to him and everything. That was really cool.
You're cutting in and out. What were you saying? You saw who at the mall?
I think you said Mahomes.
Yeah, I said it's really special. I met Mahomes at the mall yesterday, and I got a picture with him. So
Wait, you met Patrick Mahomes
at a
yes.
mall?
There was this dude, right? There was this dude. I'm like, yo, Patrick. I walk up to this dude. I'm like, bro, you look like Mahomes. Can we take a picture? He's like, yeah. He's
Yes,
like,
fine.
I'm like, are you an Eagles fan? He's like, no, I'm a Giants fan, but I was rooting for Saquon. I'm like, respects, bro. Not many Giants fans were. And he's like, he had a raspy voice. I'm like, do you talk like that too, or is that just your voice? He's like, no, that's just my voice from the street. I'm like, yo, I do TikTok. Can we do a video? He's like, I can't do video. I'm like, what about a picture? He's like, all right, picture. I'm like, can I flip you off? He's like, yeah, that's cool. So we took a picture. I flipped him off, and it was awesome. I'll send you the picture, Sneaky, and if you want to show it, you can. But yeah,
Post it in the chat. Pixar, it ain't happen.
I don't know
He
if I
should.
can post a picture in the chat.
He should have made you pay him money.
But yeah, I'm excited, Sneaky. I'm excited for Friday. I'm getting. I spent $238 within 24 hours. $260 within 24 hours.
What?
Just on gear and everything.
Oh.
So I got to get a second. I got to get a second job to make this money back because my mom's not happy. But I told her money comes back, championships may not. Jalen Hurts said money is nice, championships are better. But I do got to give a shout out to Colin Cowherd and Todd McShay. They said that Colin Cowherd said that Jalen Hurts will never be a franchise quarterback, and Todd McShay said that Jalen Hurts will never win a Super Bowl with Philadelphia or any other NFL team. So shout out to them.
Well, I don't know if you listen to Colin Cowherd, but you should.
Okay,
I like Pat
in terms
McAfee more.
of Cowherd, this is also the guy that said that Washington was going to win the division this year.
Cowherd is almost up there with Skip Bayless. Like he's just
right. I'm not a Colin Cowherd guy.
Cowherd loves to hear him talk. I want to say this
so
about
like
Cowherd.
Me, I love to hear myself talk when I do my.
Yeah, we know, Mike. We know. This is what I'm going to say about Cowherd. I loved it when he had what's the quarterback name for Tampa?
Baker
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Thank you. I was thinking Mayberry for I don't know where was I going with that? Mayfield. When he had Mayfield on there when he was playing college ball, and he showed a couple clips of him, right? And Baker called him out on his BS. There was one thing that Baker was celebrating a touchdown with he's celebrating a touchdown pass, and he didn't celebrate with his team. And Cowherd mentioned that. He's like, why aren't you celebrating your team? And he said straight up, I threw 4 touchdown passes that game. You're going to show the one that I didn't celebrate with my team? And then all he could say, what's his name could say was, I just don't like that. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I just don't like the fact that you just showed the one. I mean, it was a really good clip, and it was hilarious. So, but
I do want to say something about the Giants. I think that you guys are going to be you guys are going to be better over the next couple of years. I do. Listen. As much as I love the Eagles, I am a proud supporter of you, Sneaky. And listen, you Giants are going to be back on track. Don't worry. Don't let the haters.
There's another Eagles fan on. Let me bring the Eagles fan on.
Don't let the haters ruin
Oh,
Sneaky.
God.
Oh no, never.
Who's this dude?
Saquon owns your franchise, you motherfucker. Fuck you.
You know.
25
I think it's funny. I
Only
think it's funny.
Remember when I called you during the Super Bowl, little boy?
Who are
It's
you?
funny. He sounds like a
Now,
cartoon.
now you know,
right.
Mike, Billy, this is your guy right here.
Who are you?
Just so you know, this is your guy.
Who is he?
Who is he?
Well, I mean,
Go
it's
fuck
saying
yourself.
Lloyd Crushington. I don't know. I don't even know if that's his name.
I don't know who he
that's
is.
his name,
Wait,
but
who are you? I don't know you.
I knew he was suspect when I saw it, 'cause that name does look
Mr.
familiar.
Saquon.
I'm
So-
Sneaky. Where do you
Good
find
for
these
me.
people?
What do I get? What?
Where do you find these fans?
What do I find them? They come up in the backstage. This the Eagle. Are you the Eagle? You're the Eagle fan that ate horse shit, aren't you? Anyway, moving on with my life.
I'm sorry, what?
Sneaky G, man.
What?
I agree with Billy. I think if I'm the New York Giants, I think Shador Sanders and Cam Ward, it doesn't matter what order, I think they're going to go 1 and 2. And if I'm John Mayer, I'm drafting Travis Hunter at 3 and pairing him up with Malik Neighbors on the other side.
Yeah.
And Jackson,
You
I
do
really
know
think.
that John Mara is the owner, not the GM, right?
Wait, I'm sorry. Who's the GM?
Joe Shane.
Joe Shane.
Joe Shane. Joe Shane. That's it. My bad. I do apologize for that.
So here's the problem I have.
And I
with
would
that.
draft Jackson Dart in the second round. I think that guy will
we
fit
give
well
him
with the
You
Giants
welcome.
offense. He's not the best receiver in the draft, but he's top 5, I would say, second round pick.
Who are
We
you talking about?
drafted Jalen Hurts in the second round, and look at him now. So, you don't know. I think he'll be a step up from Daniel Jones. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody is at this point.
Yeah.
But, your first 2 picks right there, Travis Hunter with the 3rd pick, and then whatever second round pick you have, I think you got to go out and get Jackson Dart. Or Dylan Gabriel, too.
But you're assuming Travis Hunter is going to be a wideout.
Yeah,
Why
there's
would
no
he?
guarantee that he comes into the NFL as a wide receiver.
I think he might be a corner, actually.
Listen, all I'm saying is if Giants draft Travis, we get Abdul Carter. The Patriots get
You're
Abdul
not getting Abdul Carter. He's
Oh, I
going
was
to
gonna say, you're a Patriots fan. Okay.
He's going to the Jets.
Wow, Patriots
I
fan.
kind of like
I want
Abdul
you all to
Carter.
get Abdul
though.
Carter. My cousin's a
Say that.
Patriots fan. I want you all to get Travis Hunter.
Actually, I've been hearing rumblings that Cleveland's looking at Abdul Carter.
Cleveland needs a quarterback if they're not going to re-sign
Yeah,
Jameis.
Yeah, they need a
You
quarterback.
are right, but
They need a quarterback.
they do.
All
But
I'm
maybe
saying
they
is
feel that
if the
there's
Giants
no
get- if the
quarterback
Giants
wasn't
get
taking a
Hunter,
first round
I'll take Abdul Carter.
draft choice on this year. So who
I
knows?
would
They
too.
might Abdul Carter might be gone before the Patriots even pick.
I think the
Sneaky.
Giants will
Carter,
be.
is that was that the corner in a?
No,
Michigan?
edge rusher from Penn State.
Ed Rush. Oh, okay.
I love
Danny,
that.
Don't know.
what's good, bro?
Don't know.
Danny.
Johnny, what's the word, man?
Don't know.
Congratulations, Mike and Billy.
Thank you.
They got it out their system already, right?
No,
No.
I'm still processing
No.
it. I still feel like
No,
I'm
they
in a
haven't.
dream. I still feel like, I
It's
fell
only
off the
been a
Walt
day
Whitney
and a
Bridge, and
half.
I'm covering.
Like,
covering
That's
Telling you,
good, Danny.
they're gonna go all month with it. They're gonna go all month with it.
Danny, have you thanked your franchise owner Jason Tatum for the Knicks?
What?
What?
Jason Tatum owns the Knicks.
Oh, shut up.
Man,
Hey,
get
can
out.
we talk about
Bro,
that? That's coming
we
up.
not,
Yo,
we're not.
Oh,
the game of the year is coming up in the
Hold on,
NBA.
hold on.
Calm that down.
So I want to talk about before.
How you feel about that trade?
Well, we'll get to that in a sec.
We'll
We'll
get-
get to that in
yeah.
a sec. But
Right.
what I need to talk about more pressing things. And mainly this is for the Giant fans in the. Let me
Mhm.
bring Clinton in here. What's up, Clinton? It's
It's
been a minute,
in.
man.
He's suffering. He's
Um,
suffering. He's suffering right now.
Guys,
Going on,
what,
Clinton.
especially the Giant fans,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
what are your thoughts of Eli not being a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Tiki, you already know my opinion. You already know my opinion.
Eric Allen
Yeah.
got it before Eli Manning.
Mike, I said all Giant fans.
It wasn't even just that they didn't
Signed
pick
Eli
them.
jersey by Sneaky.
They only put 4 people in. They had a 5th slot and still kept him out.
I'm saying.
I don't even understand. I mean, the past years, wasn't there like 6 people that went in one year?
6, 7, maybe
Just
8.
about. Yeah.
Oh, hey,
I got a question.
speaking of that situation, I actually had something I wanted to say.
Mhm.
So I saw a comment somewhere talking about this whole thing, right? And like they were talking about how besides Eli's 2 playoff runs, he wasn't that good. I'm like,
He wasn't. He was only
okay.
good when y'all went
But
Super
here's
Bowl.
the thing, right? Everyone's talking about how like anytime the Giants did win the Super Bowl with Eli, we were always one of the lower seeds. And they're like, oh, that means that he wasn't good enough to get them to like one of those higher seeds. I'm like, I don't know if you've noticed, but like just because you're a higher seed, that doesn't always mean anything. In more recent years.
I got a question. I got a question for you.
Me? Okay.
Well, no, whoever just said that, whatever they said. What
messing around.
Hall of Fame players did Eli Manning get to play with?
On offense. Let's.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it got to be offense.
He didn't. That's the problem.
Exactly. That's the
He
point.
Yeah.
didn't.
That's the
Not
point.
Still won 2 Super Bowls.
Reese, wait, you talking on the Giants or against the Giants?
Just on the
Giants,
team
like,
period.
on the Giants,
Playing with on offense.
Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
Victor
Eli
Cruz,
played.
right? Is he going to be in?
Victor Cruz is not a Hall of Famer.
No.
Nope.
And just so y'all aware,
And he won't be.
last year they had 7 inductees last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
Thank you. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
it's a travesty, is what it is. But back to what I was saying.
In 2023, they had 8. I'm counting 8 right now.
8?
1, 2, 3,
Mind blows my
4,
mind.
5,
Yeah, that's my point,
7,
man.
8.
Wow.
It's because of his last name. That's what it is. Because of his last name. That's all
It's
it
the
is.
hate that they have toward him, man. It's
It's
ridiculous.
it's his last name, bro. That's it.
Yo, where's Cowboy Chris at? He said he's popping
It's a
on.
travesty. I mean,
Mhm.
I think it's huh?
Hey, Sneaky.
And not just that, they left other people off the list just to keep Eli Manning off the list.
Adam Vinatieri.
You seen that? You seen that list though, right? You seen that list, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like
That's
Adam
mind-boggling.
Vinatieri, T Sizzle. Like
They had Luke Kuechly on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke
all of them
Kuechly.
get left off because they didn't want to put Eli on there. That's why. Because they knew you couldn't put Luke Kuechly on there and leave Eli Manning off. You couldn't.
No, he had more than just 2. Okay, so this is the funny thing. I got MPF0517 on TikTok. He said he only had 2 good seasons. So you mean to tell me, right? You mean to tell me those 2 good seasons he was top 10 in I didn't say that, but 2 good seasons. My bad. Did I read? You know what? I didn't see your question mark. I will apologize for that. I will apologize. He said 2 good seasons, question mark, meaning somebody above him. Who cares? He had 2 good seasons. You know what?
You know what I find crazy?
MP, my bad. You better screenshot this. My fault. Because it was above him. The guy had 2-minute warning. Apparently, he's an Eagles fan because he has a profile picture of Super Bowl champs. And he said, "Who cares? He had 2 good seasons his whole career." Yes, and and then MP says, "I'm a Giants fan, dog. You're all good, haha." Read what? Yeah, I did. My bad. I feel bad. I still feel bad because like I got defensive. I didn't see the question mark, and I like literally jumped his mess for no reason at all. My bad. But the 2-minute, the guy called 2-minute warning. He said, "Who cares? He had 2 good seasons." So 2-minute warning. Now I'm calling you out. 2-minute warning said Eli only had 2 good seasons.
That's crazy.
10 all time in touchdowns, right?
So you mean to tell me in 2 seasons he threw 366 TD passes? In 2 seasons, he's top 10 in yardage. He says 0 playoff wins except for the Super Bowl and has
8 playoff wins.
Hey, a quick Google search will tell you that you're wrong, bro. Come on.
Just look at Wikipedia.
No, what the truth is, he's right. His playoff wins. I mean, he did have 8 playoff wins, and they were the 2 runs that he had. But what you're not reading into is the numbers that Eli had. Top 10 passing, TD passes, completions, attempts. They keep that as a stat. And yardage. And matter of fact, and I've said this multiple times, what 15th all time comeback wins? You know who's 16th? Joe Montana.
Joe Montana's better than Eli Manning.
Joe
Joe
Montana.
Montana's better than Eli Manning, though.
And you know, and another thing too, what I love,
Joe Montana's better than Eli Manning, though.
What I love the most is like, oh, he was never all pro, blah, blah, blah. You know who else wasn't all pro?
That always
you know
comes
who
up.
else wasn't all team? Roger Staubach.
John
Elway. John Elway was never an all pro. Warren Moon. Troy Aikman. Steve Young. You know, so you mean to tell me, so are we going to rescind those let's see, what about his TD?
Sneaky.
The dude threw 366 touchdowns, right?
Put some respect on his name.
Wait, we're gonna talk about touchdown to interception ratio. Joe Namath.
All right, bro, can we move on from Eli Manning now?
Mike, be quiet, Mike. Okay, how about we look at Terry Bradshaw? How about we look at Terry Bradshaw? He's only 4 difference. He's only 4 difference from his TDs to his interception.
Hey, what about Brett Favre?
Hey, let's congratulate Eric Allen for getting there, though.
Hey, can somebody look at the chat real quick? Because I know.
I'm sorry. What's going on? What's hold on? Wes says you can't talk about Super Bowl history without talking about Eli's 2 Super Bowl and arguably one of the best playoff runs on the road.
Bro,
he wasn't good, bro. Quarterback.
The chat drunk or something?
He must be.
Bro, Odell did not get drafted until 2014. What are you even talking about?
That's crazy.
Odell carried Eli.
And you know, whoever mentioned Brett Favre, you're right. If we're going to talk about touchdown to interception ratio,
Brett Favre
no one's going to say nothing about Brett Favre.
Most
more interceptions than any quarterback in NFL history. But yet he's in the Hall of Fame as a Super Bowl. No Super Bowl MVPs, right? Lost the Super Bowl. How many Super Bowls did Eli lose? I'll wait.
I got it right here.
I mean,
he did not lose one.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, if Nick Foles ever played against Eli Manning, he would have had a loss.
Yeah, Nick Foles would have. I mean, the fact that Eli Manning, no, I wouldn't. Don't even go there, Mike. Don't even go there, Mike. Don't even go there.
I'm speaking facts.
No, you're not speaking facts. We're speaking out to
Mike, I'm sorry. Didn't if I recall correctly, and I'm pretty sure I do, didn't the Eagles also lose to the Patriots in the Super Bowl at one point?
Yeah,
correct, buddy. And we also lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl at one point too. So we ended up 3 teams and we beat both teams. We lost the one team we beat.
Yep. And then you also lost the Raiders, Mike, before you were born. So
yes. Yeah, man, I'm aware. Thank you very much for telling me something that I did already know.
Well, they went to Vegas.
Before they went to Vegas. How many times Eli beat the GOAT? Oh, wait. Thank you. Exactly. How many times Eli beat the GOAT?
Got it right here.
I got a question for anybody in the chat. Okay, does anybody in here have a chest tattoo?
What?
No.
I have these.
Mike, why are we talking about chest tattoos on a giant football podcast?
Like, what was the purpose in that?
Because I'm gonna get a chest tattoo. I'm gonna get Roman numerals on my chest, SneakyG. That's gonna be my
Let me
first
guess.
chest.
It's gonna be let me guess. The Roman numerals for 59.
Huh?
I said, is it gonna be the Roman numerals for 59?
And 52, yes. 52.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
But I want to know, Sneaky. You think it'll hurt?
No. I mean, okay. Look. In my opinion, hold on.
We got to talk about it in a minute.
In my opinion, this is just my opinion, right? If you want to show your tattoo, right? You might want to wear it on your shoulder, or
no, I want
to on your forearm.
I do want to.
But hold on, Mike. Can I finish talking, please, before I get interrupted again? If anybody, because I do have tattoos on my, on my chest, all over. I have tattoos all over, right? But the personal ones are the ones that I have, obviously that's I'm wearing a shirt. But if the ones I want to show off, I mean, if you want them to get more attention, you might want to put them. I mean, like put them. I don't know if you don't want. I mean, put them like.
I don't like it. I like it on my chest or on my. I don't want it where my veins are because that's gonna hurt.
Then sew your vagina up, okay? And
I think
you know,
like,
tattoo.
like,
Do you have
Tattoos
a
are gonna
tattoo?
hurt, Mike. Either way,
It's
tattoos
gonna
gonna
hurt
hurt him, Mike. Either
regardless.
way,
Do you have a tattoo?
it's gonna hurt.
Mike, do you have a tattoo?
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you.
It's gonna be my first one.
Okay. They're gonna tickle a little bit. Okay.
Stop lying,
You'll be
man.
all right. Matter of fact, they do custom numbing cream. No matter where you put the tattoo, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
No matter where
Either
you
way.
put the tattoo. And then the healing process sucks. Okay. So, but I mean, if you're gonna go through all that,
I gotta eat good.
let me see if I can.
It's only
Let me see if I can put Zimmerman. Oh, what's going on, man?
Jizzle,
Hey
what's
man,
up,
how you
Jizzle?
doing, Sneaky?
Yo, I thought I'd bring you on. MFP, who do I want? Bro, I'm gonna win. I don't
Hey
even care
Jizzle,
anymore.
man, did you talk to Chris?
All the time,
What's going on,
man.
Dan?
He's like one of my best friends.
Yeah. How's he feel?
No,
Well,
but
he
so
called me
I
the
think
other day. He called me.
I want to touch on something that you said early in the show. Well, actually,
Okay.
I think you talked about this before the show, and
What?
that's
What's up?
the people that say, and Chaos Chris says this to me like probably like every day now, and like he said this like did something like in the postseason and all season. He said thank you for Saquon, and I basically told him like basically something along the lines of what you said of like the Giants like should not have kept Saquon. The Saquon probably played us out of a franchise quarterback probably what 3 times in like on like 3 separate occasions. Now
Right.
it's now when the Giants drafted Saquon, they drafted him. Why they draft him? Because they wanted to squeeze one more run out of Eli Manning. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why a running back went second overall in the modern era. You'd never see that any other time. And because of that, he was kind of like a vestigial piece from like the Reese era, even though Gettleman drafted him. But because of that, the Giants kind of paid for it. We failed in the Super Bowl run. Like we failed to squeeze one more out of Eli. And to do that, we kind of paid for it with our future, and that's been Saquon's career, right?
Right.
So we're a bad team. We've been a bad team. Last thing, I promise to stop yapping.
Oh no, go ahead.
We've been a bad team. Bad teams can't afford to have a good running back. Can't afford it. Because any success that you're gonna have is not gonna be enough to win you a Super Bowl, and that's ultimately the goal, right?
Right.
And that's my piece. That's my piece.
Well, and you know, and it's a great compliment that you brought up. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, what I want to get with is this, right?
All right.
Who did we have before Barkley?
I don't even know.
I don't even remember.
It was Paul
Wasn't that
Perkins.
Rashard
It was Wayne
Jennings?
Gallman.
Rashard Jennings.
Rashad
no,
Jennings.
no,
That was a little bit before,
after
but
the
that was before. That was
You know he almost went to the Bears.
no.
Hold on.
I think
No,
we
we had
had Gallman. We had Gallman, right?
Yeah, it was Wayne Gallman. It was Wayne Gallman
Yeah.
and Paul Perkins.
Well, no, Gallman.
Oh,
No, Gallman was the year that Barkley got hurt. That was what was it? 20.
So who
We
the hell
had
we had?
Gallman
Well,
before.
actually,
before
Gallman. Well, Gallman was there. Well, 2020. Yeah, we did right. But no, our leading rusher, right after Bradshaw, right? We had Amal Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs.
Yeah.
We had Brown. It was Williams, Jennings, Darka, and then of course 2018. That's when we had Barkley.
Yep.
And
Oh,
look, the reason and then we had Vereen, I think, in the backfield at one time.
Shane Vereen, yeah, we signed him from the Patriots.
That was
So,
2016. That was like 2015,
2016, 2017, because that's when we went 0-7. They came to Denver. I was there when they beat
Then we
them.
also have Jonathan Stewart.
We
We
did.
had him in
Jonathan
2020.
Stewart.
Yeah. But look, what I'm trying to get at is I get the pick for Barkley when we had to get him. I understand the pick. I commend that Gettleman got him because that was the right pick at the time. right? We had no running game whatsoever.
No.
Zero running game.
Yep.
And of course, when he came in, you're so right. They wanted Eli to at least have some type of running game. Why? I'm gonna answer this. Why do they want Eli to have some type of running game? Because Eli was more effective when he had the play action. When the play action pass was there, so was Eli. And if you look through that span from the first Super Bowl to the very last one before Gilbride left, Eli was in a play action offense almost 80% of the
majority of the time. Yeah. Yeah.
Because who was he handing off? He was handing off to Amal Bradshaw, Brandon Jacobs. Of course, those linebackers are going to play up because they knew those running backs were going to eat them up if they meet them at the line.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's kind of the only way you can have an effective passing attack when you have a poor offensive line. And like, how long has the Giants O-line been bad? What, 35 years?
Like the last years.
I will say, truthfully, they were bad. When Gilbride left in 2013 and McAdoo came on as the offensive coordinator, that's when I noticed a dramatic shift in offensive play, because that's when the Sneeds was retiring.
David Deal
was retiring. Pugh.
Yeah.
All those big name Super Bowl caliber offensive linemen that we had that built that cohesive unit all those years.
That was end of the road.
They were starting to fade off into the sunset. And now Tanya brought up a good thing too. She said you forgot the Giants were a big big run offense team for years, and it goes on to Bradshaw, Barber. Who was that? Who was also part of Lightning and Thunder? Dane.
Excuse me, Sneaky.
We had Dane. Yes, Mike, what's up?
Where?
I just want to. I gotta head out, but I just wanted to say thank you for having me on. And I appreciate you, Sneaky, for everything you do. And,
all right, Mike. Yeah, let me hear it one time, man.
Even though we won, I still got love for you, Giants fans, and all. Of course, we're all football fans and everything. I want you to.
Yeah, man. Let me hear it one time, Mike.
I'm gonna hit you up when I get paid again.
Congratulations, Mike.
You just gotta wait.
Yeah.
Let me
hear one time,
my
Mike.
next paycheck. Okay? Sneaky. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't.
I said I gotta wait for my next paycheck.
I know, Mike. I know. It's all. I'm here. Let me know. Let me hear one time, Mike.
Hey, Sneaky, Philadelphia Eagles 2 times.
Yeah, let me hear one time, Mike.
Fly Eagles fly.
I'm not gonna let it go, right?
Yeah,
really. Sneaky G.
Right, I didn't hear it, Mike.
I said it, Sneaky.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't hear it.
Philadelphia Eagles 2 times.
No. I just want to hear the outro, Mike.
No much like to Giants out.
You want to take that, Sneaky?
What'd you say, Mike?
I don't know if that was good enough.
What'd you say, Mike?
I said it, Sneaky.
Say it one more time. I didn't know.
Let's go Giants out.
That'll work. Okay.
I'll take that. We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Reluctantly, I'll take it.
So we're talking about the running back.
Yeah.
Hey,
I like the fact we got. I like Tracy now.
I do like Tracy, man. He's yeah.
Oh Lord, what now?
What's up?
You got another weird. Well, it's the same dude, but he's.
Why does Billy look like a cartoon laughing?
Wait, what's going on?
You know what's interesting? In the 07 run, the Giants had the 31st ranked O-line. And I feel like that's basically impossible without
Jeez.
Like you basically, the only way I feel like you can't, what can you do when you have like the 31st ranked O-line? You're not really running pure pass sets. You're running play action.
Right.
And you can only do that if you have a good running back. And like you have guys literally coming off of receivers to defend the run game. That's why Odell was so good.
Well, yeah,
the good old days.
Yeah, right.
And he also had a future Hall of Famer thrown to him.
What do you guys think about the Matt Stafford rumors, man?
I don't know.
I think
I feel like it depends on the price.
They got to
turn it off for you.
They got to get a veteran quarterback and a rookie, right?
They're talking about Matt Stafford and Cup coming over here, both like a package.
Ain't no way we're gonna get them, bro.
I'll say
I think
this.
it's a pipe dream, but I wouldn't mind.
This is my thing. Hold on.
I still want to draft one though.
I want to say this right here.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to get
both.
I got to say this right here. The fact that Dable right now is on the clock. His seat is hotter than a skillet on a Sunday morning making pancakes right now.
Spicy hot. Yeah.
And if we go 1-3 in the first month of next year's season, now keep in mind, I'm okay with getting a veteran quarterback. Hold on a sec.
I am too, but
yeah.
I
still want to draft one.
I wouldn't want it to be Stafford. Look, no offense, I like Matthew Stafford, I do. But
guys,
that has some athleticism. Like
I want to pause real quick, and I'm not going to repeat what's on the. I just had to ban somebody. Okay.
One of those against.
Yeah, I want you guys to go in the private chat and see what they put, if you haven't already. So, if you want to get banned,
interesting. Yeah.
If you want to get banned,
that's the way to do it.
That's the quickest way to do it. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the comments.
You should have banned the dude just because of his stupid username.
Well, I didn't even pay attention to that. So
these trolls are something else, man.
Right.
Let me get back to the Tanya. Tanya says, "I'm just sick of rebuilding."
Facts.
That's so true. That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're a big Jameis Winston fan, Tanya, but I can't co-sign on that.
Look,
I just can't
co-sign. A little bit. I might co-sign a little bit.
Sneaky, real quick.
Hold on. Go ahead, Casey. What's up?
Like you just said, Dable is on the hot seat.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. So if you're on the hot seat, are you going to pick a rookie to run your offense for a year that you need to win, or are you going to try and get a vet who has proven themselves? Because to me, if I'm on the hot seat, that's what I got to do. I can't go for this non-commodity. I got to get who I know can play.
That that's true. However, regardless, okay, this is my theory. All right, this is my theory.
Mm-hmm.
If they go with a high draft pick like a Cam Ward or even a Shador in the draft, I don't, and I do have to stick to what I said. If we have a rookie in place and we go 1-4, is it the same if we have Matt Stafford, a veteran quarterback, and go 1-4? Is that the same? Is it the same difference? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Right.
And that's how we kind of have to look at it, right? Because if you got a rookie quarterback, right?
More leeway.
Now,
it's more leeway.
Caleb Williams, right? This is his first season.
Yeah.
As an NFL quarterback, his coach got fired midseason. Hell, the GM was gone too. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. Obviously he didn't have much of a string, or a rope. The coach basically, and I don't even know if the coach was forced to get Caleb Williams, right? Mm-hmm. But I guess that's the question I have. Is a 1-4, God forbid, or 1-3 Giants team with a rookie quarterback going to be measured the same with a 1-3 veteran quarterback?
So
that's the $1 million question.
Here's the thing for me, and this is what Danny was talking about earlier. You get the veteran, right? You get a vet, but you also draft a quarterback. So even if the vet doesn't work out, you have something to fall back on. Versus you just get a rookie, and now who you got as the bench? Tommy DeVito and what you call it? Like, nah.
And I know DeVito's still under contract, but I think we're gonna get somebody else.
They will get somebody else.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna. Now I love questions, right? So I said I wouldn't co-sign on Jameis Winston. From what Tommy said, she said, "Why not? You co-signed on DJ," which I have. Speak your piece, and which I will. Now, DJ was the guy. Okay. DJ was under center. We had no choice but to rock with him. So, of course, I'm going to be the guy pulling for him. I'm going to be the guy cheering him on. Because of the fact, like it or not, he was our starting quarterback. And I drank the Kool-Aid more when he took us to the playoffs with no number one wide receiver.
Nope.
I thought that was the floor with Jones. I saw the potential because if I'm gonna bring up Jalen Hurts now, right? Let's not forget Jalen Hurts, his first playoff game, he lost.
Yeah.
He didn't win.
Nope.
And he progressed, right? Now, granted, he got a Heisman Trophy for a wide receiver. He got A.J. Brown as a wide receiver, and then they got Barkley.
He got a lot of toys to play with. Yeah,
he had a lot. He had a lot of weapons to get to the game, right? Get to the ship, and then eventually they added another piece for them to win the ship, aka Kevin Durant. So that, and I say all that, Tanya, and I say all that to say this, that there was hope. And because we were lacking hope for so long, since 2016, hell, I'll even say 2012, when the Eagles knocked us out of the playoffs in 2012, we didn't have hope. And Jones gave us that hope. And I wanted Jones to be successful, but he wasn't, and here we are. And then she also says, I want a vet I know can help our rookie grow, build and understand the league. This isn't college. It's vastly different. Let me ask this. Okay, drafting the quarterback, we still haven't fixed our offensive line issues. Facts. We probably won't re-sign Locke. No, I doubt we will.
I'm really hoping that we do.
Like we are doing the bare minimum. We have so much we need in free agency and the off season. I'm just scared we don't get it all. Tanya, I'm going to say this right now. Let's just say, don't get your hopes up. Obviously with the money that we have, under the salary cap, we're going to be limited on filling every hole. So, wow, that didn't sound right. No Diddy. Let's just hope that we take care of our needs more so than just wants. So
another guy in the chat again.
That's what the hell?
Bro, what?
Hey, yo.
Anyway.
What is wrong with people tonight, bro?
I don't know. I guess he was. I guess he wasn't hugged as a child. I don't know.
I think the problem with going out and getting a vet is you kind of you kind of set the expectation a little bit too high, because it's clear. I think all of us can agree that Brian Daboll is like a very neurological coach. Like he's probably one of the better football minds in the league. He won a Coach of the Year award for a reason.
Yeah.
That's not a fluke. And if you get a rookie, and I like the idea of getting Stafford, but if you get a rookie and then you pair him up, you give a second round pick for Kupp and Stafford, you're taking away precious capital that you need to build around this new guy that's coming in. You know what I mean? So we have so many holes. You could go BPA, but you're kind of capping yourself if you go out and get a guy like that.
This is my dream scenario. This is my dream scenario for the offseason, right? We draft Shador, right?
Yeah.
We sign T. Higgins, pair him up with Leak. We sign Mekhi Becton, pair him up with Andrew Thomas. We're good. That's it.
So hang on.
Come on now.
What?
No.
Do you trust Cam Brasillo? Because Jeff Stoutland with the Eagles is incredible. He basically revived Mekhi Becton's career. Do you trust Cam Brasillo with Mekhi Becton?
I mean, it's
because I feel like I'm starting to lose faith in our coaching staff.
He made a pretty quality line out of what we had this year.
Yeah, I mean, we had an average O line. If we had Shador this year, we probably would have been a decent team.
But now, I'm glad you said that because let's keep in mind, I like our offensive line coach that we have right now, and I think what his handicap was the injuries, because after the Bengals game, when Thomas was playing that game,
I know it was a wrap. I
mean, I didn't realize how much of an anchor Thomas was. I was so naive to that.
As a fan base, we underestimate him a lot.
When we saw that Philly game at home,
I think that was cool.
The pressure that they put on Jones at the time. That it was. I mean, it was concerning. It was concerning.
It was ugly.
So here's my thing.
I think when you have one guy on your line that's better than everyone else, I think that Andrew Thomas gives up sacks. Like he's not like Lane Johnson where like he goes like 2 years without giving up a single sack. He could do that because he's on an insanely good offensive line. What does Andrew Thomas give up? Like what 4, 5, 6 sacks a year? So like the numbers aren't like that good, but it's because he's like the only piece on that line that's like really, really good.
Go ahead, Casey. You were gonna say something?
No, I was just replying to Tanya, maybe ease her mind a little bit. I don't think the Giants have as many holes as you think they do. Like the offensive line is clearly a problem, right? But I think that outside of the offensive line, everything else is just trying to improve. We're not bad at it. We're just trying to get better. The offensive line
secondary
is
definitely one of those areas that need to improve.
That's a good point.
And so that's what I want to get at too. I want to agree with you, Casey, wholeheartedly, and also co-sign off that. But for some reason, I want to say we need depth in our offensive line.
Oh, good.
And I want to say we need depth in the defensive back. We need a number 2, or actually, I mean, we can even argue saying we need a number 1 cornerback, if need be, because I don't think Banks is that guy anymore. I think Banks would have been the guy if Wink was still the defensive coordinator, but now that we're not as a blitz happy team, I don't know where to put Banks. I mean, do we switch him and Newman out? You know, because I know you have Newman and you also have Phillips as the safeties. You know, what do we do? And what direction are we going? Are we going to coach up Banks to be more of a shutdown corner?
We got to get a veteran over there. We got to get another veteran.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We need to get another number 1 or number 2 type of a player. I mean, I hate to say this, and I like Banks. Banks he's chill. I just don't feel that he's that number 1 cornerback. But I would love to have somebody to complement him, because if we can get that, maybe that'll add that competition that Banks need. Because I'm still petty. I'm still thinking about that freaking touchdown that he gave up to CeeDee Lamb at home at MetLife. I mean, that was just disgusting.
He gave up on that play.
I mean, and I know the team is, the safety overran them. No, I get that. But there were multiple plays where Banks was like, okay, can't tackle him, because I'm not going to tackle. You know what I'm saying? It was just bad this year. I hope Banks is a different person come 2025.
I feel like Banks would be like an all-pro level corner. And actually, I think the exact same thing about Kayvon Thibodeau. He would be like an all-pro corner if he had like a high motor on every single play. I feel like the talent is 100% there. I just feel like he kind of like slacks off sometimes. Is that like gross?
Yeah.
Well, no, Thibodeau is one of those guys again that it's a Wink guy, because the year that Wink was fired, Thibodeau quietly got 12.5 sacks?
11.
I mean, it was 11. 11. Yeah, I mean, he quietly got double-digit sacks. Quietly, like nobody was talking about it. They weren't talking about it at all. And then, of course, this last year wasn't his best year in production because of the new schemes that were put in place. So, it's one of those. What do you do? I mean, those players that we got now, they have to transition in this new defensive scheme. Bottom line, and I think we lost.
You check the
I
chat.
just
Sully, I think Sully came off.
I just
Yeah,
want to go
Chat,
back what
bro.
Danny said earlier about the quarterback situation. If you
Mhm.
just say just hop it third to say if y'all do get Hunter, I think the best quarterback out there is probably would be Matt Stanford, not Winston. I think Matt should be the good one because Matt
My,
has the good stats. I think,
Why
in
I
my
don't. I
opinion.
just. I just. I just
overlooking
don't want.
Winston
I don't
Fields?
want to leave the draft without a quarterback. So if we draft Hunter,
Yeah,
I want to draft Jackson Dart.
Okay,
Period.
I'm with that.
cool.
Period.
And,
Yeah,
and Dark can make all the throws.
Period. I don't want to leave the draft without a quarterback. That's going to be
So
a,
I want
a
to I want to
major
bring
L.
on I want to bring on Sean.
Definitely with that one.
He's a Vikings fan. He hasn't been on in a minute. Sean, what's up, man? It's been a minute.
No.
Oh,
Putting his
okay.
all
hand
right,
up.
fellas.
Just happened.
Yeah,
You
okay.
out? You out? You out, Clint?
Yeah, I gotta get ready to take my old lady home.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So I'll see y'all later. Have a good
Later, boy.
night.
All right, bro.
Let's go Giants.
Hey, man.
Later.
I appreciate you, man.
Oh,
Be good.
and one day we got to hook up, G-Man, one day. Let's hang out.
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. We'll do that.
I got to get your number and stuff like that and stuff.
All right, yeah. We gotta link up. I'll holler at you, man.
All right.
Hey, I'll tell you what, let me hear it one more time. And don't forget
Let's
the
go Giants. Out.
There we go. There we go. I appreciate it, man. Be good.
There
Be
we
good.
go.
Sully, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's good?
There he
Yo.
goes. There he
What's
goes.
good, Sully?
Yo. Before we go on and everybody, let me just ask Sully this. What's your thoughts about Eli not being a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Oh, I want to hear
He
his
got
response.
robbed, yo. Straight
Thank
up,
you.
strong
Thank you.
arm. How you
Thank
gonna put in 4 people that ain't got no Super Bowl wins?
That's what I
Not
said.
taking
That's what
anything
exactly what
away
I
from their
said.
career.
Not
Not gonna
one.
take away anything from their career, but how you gonna put in 4 people that don't have Super Bowl rings over a man who got 2 and 2 Super Bowl MVPs and
That's
he
what I
beat
said,
the
bro.
GOAT twice? Like
Yeah.
one of the other commentators said, and he was making a point as to why Eli wasn't a first ballot, but to me, he made the point as to why he should be a first ballot. But he raised the question of, can you tell the story of the NFL without this person? And the answer is no. You can't
You
tell
really
a story, a
You
full
really can't.
story of the
You really
NFL
can't.
without Eli Manning being in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly. Exactly.
The true thing to say, right? The man gets so much hate. Bottom line,
War does.
so much hate,
For
I
sure.
hate you,
and the only reason being is because of the fact that his last name is Manning.
All it is. That's all it
That's
is.
why. That's why. I mean, and what bothers me the most is, he had a top 10, he had a top 5 defense.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he did. It was the defense that kept him in the. I don't remember anybody on the defensive side, and I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking anybody, right? JPP, Tuck, Strahan,
OC.
OC, and let's not forget Corey Webster. Let's not forget Quarters, the ones that
my quarters. The
I
interception.
mean, so let me tell you right now. This is a good trivia question. Who caught Favre's last completion as a Packer?
Last completion as
Corey
a Packer.
Webster. No.
Thank you. There we go.
Okay.
Corey Webster. Interception. Yeah, that's a trick question. I threw a little curveball. Yeah, I did it. And I mean, like, look, yes, they had an awesome defense in both Super Bowls. And please correct me if I'm wrong, chat and on here, right? They only scored 2 points. They got the safety in Super Bowl 11.
Oh yeah, they did.
So,
in 2011, it's like the defense. Well, they just got hot at the right time. But like
the team got hot at the right time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But if we're actually gonna talk about it, that defense was not top 5. Like they were actually like in the bottom half of the
throughout
league.
throughout the season. That defense wasn't a top 5 defense.
Nope.
Like during the run throughout the playoffs, it was.
Okay, 2011. Hold
He
on.
came alive during the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. 2007. Okay, so 2007. They were top 10. They were ranked 7th in yards on defense, and in oh my God, come on. 2000. Oh Jesus. Where is it? 2011.
Oh boy.
You know what? Okay, I stand corrected. So 2011, they were ranked 25th on points and 27th in yards. Okay. In 2007, they were ranked 17th on points and 7th in yards.
So they kicked up during the playoffs. That's what they kicked up during the
So
playoffs.
they were top 10 in 07. Now, but this is the funny part. This is why I think it's hilarious, right? We should all have a good laugh after this, okay?
Good.
So I was blessed. To talk to Brandon Jacobs on one of his Instagram lives. He rarely ever goes live, right? But I was blessed to talk on his live, and the man said the 2008 team, the defending champions now, not the team that won the Super Bowl, but he said the 2008 team was better than the 07 team. And I'm like, damn. So I'm looking here, right? And everybody wants to say Eli never had a top 5 offense, okay? But in 2008, they were top 3 in points, and they were top 10. They were 7th overall in yards, okay? Now the defense in 08 was top 5 in both categories. Now this is the kicker right here. Now, this is where I thought it was kind of funny. In 2011, when we won the Super Bowl, we were top 8, and top 9 on offense. Okay, points, yards, whatever. And now, the defense already said 20, whatever. But
20, yeah.
The next year, right, 2012. Where we went, because remember in 2008 we went 12-4 that year. I want to say we got knocked out by Philly in the divisional round.
Yeah.
But 2012 we were top 6 in offense, in points. We were 14th in yards, and we're not going to talk about the defense. But
we're going to hear enough about.
We got to get back to those numbers, Sneaky, because it's like we got to get back to those numbers at least.
But
but
you are making the point that Eli deserves to be in the Hall of Fame
because of what? Yeah.
Look. Not only then this is what pisses me off. If we think of all the quarterbacks, right? All the quarterbacks in the NFL. I mean, every single quarter, even the Hall of Famers. Okay. When this man retired, he was top 10 in those categories. That alone, and that's not even talking about the Super Bowl or the MVPs. Like, what more does he got to do? But I mean, the proof tells me right now is that because he's a Manning, that's why. And everybody wants to hang over his head because he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go to San Diego, and they want to hold that over his head.
Bro, y'all see the chat right now, bro?
I think it's the same dude that just keeps changing the screen name and hopping back in.
They do that. They do that a lot. Yeah,
I'm glad you brought that to my attention. If you guys see that, just let me know. Oh shit, my bad, Bones, my fault. Hold on, Bones. Let me add you in the What's up, Bones?
Yo, what's up, man? Dude, I see you
sorry about
all
that.
the time. I never really join this type of stream, but I do watch you guys.
Hey, man. Hey, you know what? We appreciate it, and we always appreciate you coming on. We always love new folks coming on, man. We love it. We love it.
No, that's what's up, you guys. But yeah, it's so funny. Like I'm listening to your conversation, and you think back to like the quarterbacks that I've been growing up with, like the Tom Brady's, the Rodgers, the Drew Brees, like Rodgers and Brees. They all praise the crap out of them, but like no one wants to talk about beating the best. When they say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And Eli Manning did it fucking twice, bro.
Yeah.
In 4 years.
In 4 years, yes.
I was gonna say you always got to throw that in there.
Oh,
and also
dude,
too, Drew was MVP, right? He was MVP. In
Actually, funnily enough, Drew never won an MVP. I don't even think he.
No. I'm talking about no. I'm talking
Super
about
Bowl,
the
Super
Super
Bowl,
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Oh, when the Saints won?
Yeah, I think he was MVP that year. MVP,
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Nice.
You remember that game with the Saints and the Giants?
Back in 2015?
Man.
Oh, that was when we had like the worst defense in the league, bro.
Yeah, we were getting
stopped.
that game was awesome to watch.
Yo, let me tell you what sucked about that.
I was having some.
I was going against somebody. I was going against somebody that had Eli as a quarterback. Okay. And I'm like,
Eli was my fantasy quarterback that
I was
year.
like, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, he probably get, maybe like 10 or 50. Motherfucker had almost 50 points. He threw like 6 touchdowns, over 500 yards.
He was balling out that year.
On a loss. On a loss.
Sneaky, I gotta go.
What's up?
I gotta go.
No, you don't. No,
I'm gonna go too, brother.
No, you don't.
You gotta go too, Billy?
I'm gonna go too, bro. Listen, guys, I love talking Giants with you. You guys are my Lord fans. Let's go, Giants.
Appreciate you, fam. Be good.
Oh, Big Blue.
Alex,
Always.
I know you didn't talk much, but I do appreciate you coming on, joining the show.
Let's go, Knicks.
Let me hear it one time.
Knicks
man.
won today, bro. Let's go.
Hey,
after the season we had and Strahan,
I just want to beat the Celtics. I don't care about any other game,
bro.
I don't want to beat the Celtics.
I gotta get that video tape, but X. But let me hear it one time, man.
Why? I don't know why y'all kept saying bringing up Brady losing to Eli.
Oh, right, Patriots.
We had to.
We had to.
We have to. Every time you come in, sir.
We're trying to make the case for Eli to get into the Hall of Fame.
Hey, but I love y'all boys.
Later, bro. Take care of yourself.
And let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you.
Oh,
fam.
Capitan is in the building.
Capitan.
Yeah, yes.
Hey.
What's going on?
Sneaky,
So,
the other thing that I
I want Bones to finish his thought because
ahead,
what's his name said he had to dip out. Go ahead, real quick. Go ahead, finish your thought.
Well, my thoughts on Strahan, you mean, or
Well, no, you were talking about our conversation with the quarterbacks, and we were talking about Drew Brees.
Well, yeah, because they were all like highly praised, and I understood that they made the playoffs and they were contending, but we had a postseason quarterback, bro. Everyone tends to forget when you have a postseason quarterback, everyone remembers that guy. Yeah. Everybody. And for New York, I'm telling you, I'm going to say this right now. If it wasn't for the Dallas Cowboys existing, the New York Football Giants would be the most hated team in the fucking NFL. I swear to God, bro.
I think
everybody hates us, bro. Everybody.
We should be the most loved.
That was the point I was trying to make, is because the Giants took down the juggernaut.
Yeah.
Right? They
don't want to see that. The NFL doesn't want to see that.
So 15-0, getting ready they were already crowning that Patriot team, and the Giants came in and whooped their ass. And Eli Manning had a big role in that. And that's why you can't talk about football history without Eli Manning.
So I got a question. So once Aaron Rodgers retires, he has only one ring. Does he get a first ballot Hall of Fame vote?
Of course he is.
If they give that to him, then we.
That's what I'm saying. That's going to be
bullshit.
bullshit. Excuse my language.
Yeah,
that's going to be bullshit.
Of course they are.
Then I rest my case. Then we are the most hated in the NFL.
It's going to be bullshit, bro.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to say this why. And I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up, Danny, because you have commentators, you have analysts, right? who probably never played football in their life, because Stephen A, he mainly plays basketball. But when you have Stephen A. Smith, every time Aaron Rodgers get brought up, talking about that's
He's
a
a bad
bad
man.
man. I mean,
literally,
just give him
Yeah.
the. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not, but just give it to him. Just give it to him.
You know
I'm
who
not
got
gonna
to
say
play
it.
with Hall of Fame caliber players
He
on
was
his
a
team,
prick
though?
even as a Packer.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just think it's unfair because of the fact that and to make matters worse, you have Cam Newton talk about if Eli gets one, I get two.
Oh my god!
So
and
okay,
then
so
I don't even know.
Bro, that had
Hold on. And I don't
He
even know if
gets
you
two.
guys saw that interview, which I needed. I'm gonna blast McNabb on there because they're sitting there talking about Eli, and then McNabb says, "Does he have the numbers?" I mean, does he not understand that he has more TD passes than McNabb? McNabb. I don't even. McNabb is
fucking
Donovan
the only top
McNabb
10.
grew up in a
McNabb
Super Bowl, bro. Don't even give him the fucking
Bro,
credit.
Donovan McNabb is talking trash about
The only top
threw
10
up,
that
bro.
McNabb would be in is for
And Cam
quarterback
Newton did not
rushes.
catch
That's
the
it.
ball like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam
McNabb
Newton
wasn't
I'm
all
gonna
that great,
say,
man.
the
McNabb
one
wasn't all
thing
that
Cam
great.
Newton's going to be remembered for is him being Von Miller's bitch in the Super Bowl.
Well, not only that, not jumping on that fumble, not getting that fumble.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
what
he
he's
gave
gonna
up.
be
He gave
remembered.
up. He gave up on that play.
He did.
Yeah.
Man, look, we all know that
He's
game
finished.
gave Cam Newton CTE.
He wants two.
Yeah.
He wants two
That's true,
jackets for
Sully.
being a
You
little
ain't
bitch.
lying about that, bro.
He wants two jackets for being a little bitch, not recovering the fumble. He wants two jackets for being a pussy. Yeah, good job, Cam Newton.
Hey, for real.
Genius.
What did Cam Newton, outside of that one season, what did Cam Newton actually do?
Great question.
That Superman celebration.
You dabbing? He's dabbing.
Okay, dabbing. Right. So,
motherfucking
and
dabbing.
I'm really glad you brought that up. I am really glad you brought that up because
going like this.
People want to use that argument for Eli Manning all the time. Oh, outside of those two Super Bowl runs, what did he do? I'm like, you're really gonna do that? If you're gonna do that for Eli, do that for everybody. Do that, especially.
But they not. But they not though. They not though. They not though.
Yo,
for one thing,
New York
outside
is
of
real,
that,
bro.
Outside of that season, Cam Newton, I think, made the playoffs maybe once or twice, and he was a first round exit in those games.
Okay, so I know I've said this multiple times that Eli is top 10 in completions, right?
Right.
McNabb is 28th. I know I say Eli is top 10 in attempts. McNabb is 26th. I know I said Eli is top 10 in passing yards. McNabb is 29th. And I know I made comments about McNabb or Eli being top 10 in TD passes. McNabb is 36.
Hey, don't let the facts get in the way of a good story, man.
36.
So let me get this straight. We're comparing Eli Manning to a guy that threw up in a Super Bowl and another fucking idiot that flinched, not recovering a fumble. Come on, this shouldn't even be.
Also,
shouldn't be the conversation.
Now, I want to give him his props. He did go to 6 Pro Bowls.
Okay. Good for him.
Who gives a shit about the Pro Bowl, though, man? They're playing flag football now, my guy.
Well, but then they did play back then, though.
People actually took the Pro Bowl somewhat seriously.
I just don't understand.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't. This
all that means is that you were popular. That's all that means.
Right.
The popularity vote.
Technically.
You know,
and this got him popularity.
And this.
Yeah.
All that bullshit.
Hey, bring back the Pro Bowls from the late 80s, early 90s.
Right.
They're not gonna do
In the
that.
2000s.
Man, them days are long gone, yo.
Yeah. 2004, when everyone was dancing and they forgot that they were playing a football game. I remember that year. Man, that was fun. That was fun to watch.
Oh, when what'd you call it? When Beckham was dancing with the mascot?
No, I'm talking about 2004, bro. Like the whole entire field was dancing, and they forgot that a game was even on. It was the best. You had T.O. there, you had Strahan there. Oh man, it was such nostalgia. I was looking at it on a Facebook memory feed the other day. It was so.
That's when they went to Hawaii and did it, right? They was in Hawaii and doing it.
I think so. I think so.
It was in Hawaii every year.
Yep.
Was it?
Yeah, it would always just be fun to watch.
Yeah, it was in Hawaii. They used to go to Hawaii all the time.
Yep.
They don't make it like that no more, bro.
Nah, they go to Florida and do it.
They go to
They go to Florida
and they play flag football.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
Yeah, now it's dodge.
Yeah, they play dodgeball. They do flips. They do flips and ball pits and all that.
Yeah.
Bring it back to how it used to be, you know?
Yeah.
Man, my internet.
Although, actually, on the subject of the Pro Bowl and everything, bro, I got one question. Why is it that, people always want to use Pro Bowls as like a Hall of Fame argument, like whenever it comes to,
to get votes in?
Like, it's just, like, to me, that's dumb, It's like
it's just like to add to your resume,
Sounds about right.
Okay, yeah,
it sounds like just to sound good on your resume. Like, I got this amount of Pro Bowl appearances. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's cool. But again, the Pro Bowl has been a popularity contest. It doesn't mean you're the best player at your position. It just means you're popular.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it used to mean, but
it still does for the most part.
So I'm looking at here.
What I'm saying, the Pro Bowl used to mean you were the best at your position.
Oh yeah.
Now I don't mean nothing. It's just like you said, it's a popularity thing.
Now you got fans. I mean, I think it's right that the fans are voting.
Yeah. Okay. If they're gonna let us vote on that, they gotta let us vote on like who should be considered all pro too. Because I swear some people be getting all pros, and I'm just like, how? Because it's based off of what the
I'm actually glad you said that, because that's another argument that a lot of people say.
Oh, that Eli never had
that he was an all-pro team.
That he wasn't an all-pro quarterback. That he never made all-pro, right? And okay, so
and he wasn't a good regular season quarterback. That's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say.
Okay, what happened there?
No, that's what they always say. He's not a good regular season quarterback. He doesn't deserve it in the Hall of Fame.
Who would you rather have though?
Give me Eli.
Exactly. That's what one of my friends said. My friend he's a hater. He's a hater. He's a Giants hater. And when I posted something in my Instagram about Eli, he was like, "Oh yeah, obviously he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. He's not a good regular season quarterback." My reply to that was, I'm like, he won 2 Super Bowl MVPs and he won 2 rings. You're a Dolphins fan. Shut up. That's what I said.
Hey, Jenny, I was just getting ready to ask you who his team was.
He's a Dolphins fan. I'm like, be quiet.
Bro,
okay.
Are you a Dolphins fan and you talking like your team's
be quiet.
is weak as a baby?
So I want to say this real quick. I know the argument was about the next argument was, well, Eli was never an all-pro. Okay.
Right.
Again, all-pro is a award that's very I mean, it's subjective. It's
definitely subjective,
right? But okay, so what are we going to do about the quarterbacks that didn't win an all-pro? Are we going to rescind the Hall of Fame from them? I mean, are we going to go to Roger Staubach and be like, "Hey, you were never an all-pro.
Let me get that. Let me get that.
Let me go ahead and get
that jacket back.
Let me get the gold jacket back real quick, buddy."
John Elway, hey man, those back-to-back Super Bowls were pretty awesome. But let me get back the yellow jacket. Warren Moon never made it to a conference championship game. And he does not have.
Wow.
He does not, but he does have five Grey Cups. All right, let me put some respect on his name though.
He did play on some bad teams too.
Oh, right, but that I'm telling you, the one team that could have made it was that Houston team that lost to the Chiefs, the Joe Montana Chiefs,
in that
That's
AFC
so weird to think
championship
about.
With Eddie George.
Yeah, I can't see Montana as a Chief, yo.
No, Eddie George wasn't there yet. Eddie George
Like,
wasn't there.
I
No.
wasn't around to see Montana play, but thinking about him as a Chief is
And
just
also,
it's like a head scratcher. Like what?
let's
it's
not
like Michael
forget
Vick is a
about
jet, bro,
let's not forget about Troy Aikman
Bro,
either.
I was like, no.
or LT is a jet.
That was weird.
Stop! Don't do that again, bro. Don't say that again, bro.
Hold on a second,
Bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, we talking about like head scratchers. So I'm just bringing up. So that's why I'm bringing that up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was a lot of ex-Giants that went on other teams. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I mean, it's like a new stupid voting system because instead of voting yes or no one the finalists, you have to vote your top 5. I mean, if the person doesn't get like 80% of the vote, they don't get it in. But I know that none of the first timers got in because I was very surprised about that. I know he's definitely a quarterback, but I thought that some of the players, like for example, Vinatieri, it would like a luck of the base would become like
That's another one, yeah.
Absolutely.
Luke Kuechly. That's another one. Luke Kuechly.
Yeah, which they have like the most famous clutch kickers of all time, which is going to get him for the closer to the Yankees. But also they wanted to punish line tackle with his personal flaws, but I had the same like one of those, I don't know, with later banned for the first ballot top. But I know that the voting sometimes could be a joke. But remember, if Lawrence Taylor made the Hall of Fame with 75% of the all vote, it's hard to believe that 25 of the voters didn't think that Lawrence Taylor was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Which is
That's
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Which is
crazy.
crazy.
Like LT is highly regarded as one of the
greats.
of all time.
Yeah. One of the best. One of the best at his position.
To say,
crazy. 25% didn't think he was a Hall of Famer. That's wild.
that is wild.
And my whole and my thing, I know earlier they were talking about has Eli's TD passes interception ratio.
Of course they're gonna bring that up. They're gonna bring that up.
But hold on,
They don't bring up Favre's.
But hold on,
Right?
hold on. I'm looking
Or
right now.
what about Joe Namath, huh?
Well, that's what I'm
Broadway
looking at.
Joe.
I just
Broadway
had- there we
Joe.
go. Joe Namath had 173 TD passes, 220 interceptions. He's in the Hall.
And he has one ring.
Terry Bradshaw, for example, he has 212 touchdown passes, 210 interceptions.
Bro, the New York hate is real, bro.
So-
It's real. It's real, bro. It's real.
I mean,
That's
New York hate is so real.
Well, you know what though? I think you're right because Patrick Ewing was one of the best centers to play,
and no ring, and they don't never want to talk about him as one of the best. Like same thing with Charles Barkley.
But check this out too. Troy Aikman, right? Troy.
I was gonna bring up Troy. Yeah,
bro.
He has 165 TD passes, 141 interceptions.
I'm sorry, what?
Are we not going to talk about his interception to TD ratio?
No,
bro, that's
of course not. Of course
We're
not.
not going to talk about the fact that he had one of the best lines in history. We're not going to talk about all the talent on that Dallas Cowboy team at all.
Irvin,
We're not going to talk
Kevin
about
Smith,
that.
Dion.
Yeah, he had a squad.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're right, Casey. You're right. Aikman did have some Hall of Famers on his team.
Yo, he had us
on offense
bro.
too. Like, Larry Allen. You can't forget.
That's
It's like you want to talk about like Hall of Famers just everywhere on that team.
All over the place. The tight end too.
The coach.
The fullback.
Yeah, the fullback, the coach, everybody. Yeah.
Bro, you want to talk about like being in one of possibly the greatest situation ever? That's Troy Aikman to a T, man.
And all I'm
He
saying
had everything
is,
like on a silver platter, bro. He had everything like this too.
Eli Manning,
Here you
he threw for 366 TD passes. Excuse me. 244 interception.
244.
Like I'm gonna be happy. Like I'm eventually next year he's gonna get in, but I really wanted him to get in
He deserved it.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the man is here.
What's up,
Oh,
TP?
the man is here.
Yeah, I finally got to a place where I felt like my service was good, so I could get on. We'll try it out.
Okay. Well.
Okay,
So
TP. I don't
we
know.
want your opinion, sir.
I don't know. I don't know if we spoke.
This is what I was waiting for.
But I need your wholehearted opinion about Eli not being a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I mean, I would guess that I'm speaking for most Giant fans, but you know the way Giant fans are made these days, I don't know. But I was pissed. Honestly, I was, man. I was watching the NFL Honors Award, and at first, honestly, I thought that they was gonna, you know, do some dramatic, end it off with, you know, Eli being the last photo that they turned over, and
Yeah, 4 people. That's it.
yeah, and then you have like only 4 people at that. So I mean, I was pissed when I felt like they played around with it a little bit too much because it seemed like they were going to do it. It seemed like they were kind of like indirectly hinting at it, and I think it's well deserving. I do want to just say this. I just can't stand when people say, "Oh, well, he's only had 2 rings and he's only did." Listen,
Only 2 rings.
Only 2 rings.
Bro,
I
we're
never
not gonna
get that.
slap past the fact that most QBs
I never
in the
get
Hall of
that.
Fame only have
That's
1.
crazy. That's like, yeah, that's
There are teams who are still without 1 ring.
Still looking for the
Let that
first one.
sink in.
Still looking for the first one.
The
The
Texans,
Eagles,
the Jags, the Bengals.
the
Yeah,
Eagles
bro.
just got their second.
In like 50
Not easy, bro. It's not easy.
It's not. When has it ever
No.
been?
But I mean, and
Wow.
not, see, what really pisses me off is the fact just the 2 Super Bowls. In our opinion, I was pissed too. TP, you know, I was pissed. But the fact that we got to argue that Eli's the first ballot Hall of Famer, and like, oh well, what's his numbers? Are you kidding me?
Come on, man.
Bro,
So now,
Google search
so
will
now,
tell you what
okay,
the numbers
the 2 rings, right?
And
And
his
we're not
MVPs
gonna-
don't matter. And his
we're not-
MVPs don't matter.
Yeah, and we ain't gonna talk about, you know, the fact that he beat a team, okay, that was undefeated. Undefeated.
And
Not
we
to
were a
mention
wild
ran through
card
all
team,
their
bro.
That's another thing. That was a wild. We were
in their
wild card. You're right.
playoff.
You're right about
Wild
that.
card, bro.
I don't care who it is. I don't care what color skin they are. I don't care their
That
age.
shouldn't matter.
I don't care what it is. If anybody makes a list on what was the top 3 best Super Bowls of all time, there is nobody who's going to make a list without having Eli Manning.
We're having hours in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was on WatchMojo.com the other day, and they had the top 20 unforgettable Super Bowls, and Super Bowl 42 made number fucking 1.
Of course.
What does that tell
yeah.
you?
I,
This is
you know what?
WatchMojo.com.
And I'm going to tell you, as Giant fans, top 3, right? We should be the top 2 teams. The 42 should be the number 1, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then Super Bowl 25 should be number 2.
Nah, facts.
That's the game. That, I mean, at the end of the game, if that field goal, I mean, every time I watch the highlights, I still think that it's going to go in.
It looks like it's going to go in. Yeah,
I'm like, now this time it's going in, you know? But then at the last minute, it always goes wide right. And I'm like, okay, good. Okay, I still get my minute, you know?
And the thing is, though, you know, Eli, when he did it the first time, you know, you could argue and say, you know what, he had a good run. When you do it once, it's like, okay, the cards were drawn, everything was aligned. He did it once. You can't argue doing it twice. That's not at that point.
4 years.
Luck is out the window.
Yes, sir. We will be back.
We'll be back up. We'll be back up. We'll be back up.
Back, baby.
I got a question for y'all. I don't know if y'all talked about this or not.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, TV.
How do y'all feel about Michael Strahan waving the Philadelphia Eagle flag
I gotta see it. Hold
Some
on.
people
That
do
You
shit.
didn't see him, Sneaky? You didn't
so
see him?
bad.
People do dumb
You really
shit
gotta
when they're
ask.
pissed off at
I
John
was
Mara, okay?
I was like,
He's just doing that to piss off Mara.
Yeah. See, thank
It's
you.
not.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do dumb shit. It's like being mad at a chick and you do some dumb shit when you're mad, bro. Strahan was disappointed.
He was really
showed
pissed
he
that we
was
let him go.
disappointed a couple
He was
interviews
pissed that we
ago.
let him go.
I honestly like.
Saquon still talks to the Giant players, bro.
Yeah, he
The
does.
organization,
Oh,
the
yeah.
players did not do Saquon dirty. The organization did Saquon dirty. And Michael Strahan made it known. I did not like that he waved the flag, but like I said, you do dumb shit when you're mad at John Mara.
I'm
John
at the
Mara's
point.
pissed off
I'm
a
at the
lot of
point.
people over the last.
I still
really
think
feel
Saquon has some.
Hold on, guys. One at a time. Hold on, guys. One at a time. Go ahead, TP, and then Casey and Jalen. Go ahead.
No, like I actually slept on this because I was pissed because imagine that happens and then your phone is going off the hook because people can't wait to laugh at you because they see a New York Giant legend, New York Giant Hall of Famer waving the Philadelphia Eagle flag. So honestly, I was pissed when it happened, and I was like, you know what? I need to sleep this thing off.
Then you understood what he did it for.
Well, no, actually, honestly, and to the point to where I feel like Giant fans, we need to team up, and there needs to be some type of penalty,
repercussions.
Repercussions. like I mean this. I really think that we should like unretire his number or something. That is.
I don't think it should be that far, TP.
But listen, that is a complete disgrace. Could you imagine? Could you just picture in your head having someone like a Lawrence Taylor, Harry Carson, any Giant legend?
TP guy, bro.
I just think TP. It was just him frustrated with the Giants organization.
So you're frustrated. So you gonna wave an eagle flag?
He's pissed off. He's pissed off, bro.
I'm frustrated with the Giants organization. I'm not flying no Eagle flag.
Come on.
Okay. I want to say this real quick. I need someone to send me that video.
You can't find it?
I can't find it. I can't.
Just put Michael Strahan Saquon interview.
Oh yeah,
Michael
it was in
Strahan
the
and
pregame
Saquon
for the
interview.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it was in the
Now,
It should be on YouTube.
What I want to say about that whole situation is, yes, I was mad about it, but also at the same time, I looked at it as him and his TV personality persona
Exactly, bro.
did it to promote the Super Bowl. It wasn't so much the giant in him, but the TV analyst in him was doing that.
He just should have.
Do I think he should have done it?
Sully?
What's our mantra?
Once a giant, always no. I know. Once a giant, always a giant. I get it. So with that being said, no, I did not like seeing him do it.
Neither
we all did. We all did. But
I don't like it.
Please.
This is how I know I bleed blue, and I'm just a little different. You know, maybe it's the time. Maybe it's just maybe it's just what I was brought up in and the time I became a fan. But this is an absolute like no. This is absolute like you can't just be a Giant legend and do things like this, man. I just don't understand that, man.
No, I agree with you on that, but like he said, the guy is a TV personality now, and like I said, we all tend to do dumb shit when we're mad at something.
Yeah, but have you ever got mad?
And he wanted to go viral.
Yeah. No, fuck that shit. No, that's no. I'm not going to go as far as saying
unretire his number.
We need to unretire his number. I'm not going to do that. But
no way.
There do need to be some kind of consequences, repercussions of his actions.
Hey, maybe after a few days and I calm down, maybe.
No. He's guilty. All charges, and they're not going to be dropped. Not dropped.
No, I'm saying.
But I want to back up a little bit. I want to back up a little bit. Bone, you had made a comment earlier saying that that the organization did Saquon Barkley wrong. I want to push back a little bit on that.
I was I'm gonna get my time, by the way.
Oh shoot! Okay.
And me.
You know what? Casey, go ahead, and then I'll interject, and then Jalen will go ahead. But go ahead, Casey. Go ahead.
So Saquon deserves some responsibility for this too. I get it. The Giants didn't, but at the same time, Saquon was offered a contract 2 years in a row. Is this roughly the same type of contract that he signed with the Eagles? So tell me why, if the Giants
less money.
If the Giants offered you the money that you're taking now before, why is it just on the Giants? Right? Saquon had an opportunity to stay with the team. He said, well, I gotta make my money, whatever. So, and that's fine if he wants to make his money. But don't make it seem like it's just, the Giants just was like, no, we don't want you. No, that's not what happened.
Nope. But that's what they want. That's what they want you to see. Now, what my piece is this, and Bone, the reason why I like using that word cosign, because when I cosign on something, I'm with it, I'm right, I fuck with it, right? But when I push back, just know I push back respectfully. And this is a conversation amongst family, right? And I think it's something that we need to have because of the fact that what Casey's alluding to, if he would have signed that contract in 2022, the week of November 1st on our bye, he would have been the second highest paid running back in the NFL. And I know some Giant fans, I'm not going to say any names, Gabe, said that, no, we didn't offer him any money. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Okay, now I will concede that I'm not too familiar with the guarantee was. I will concede that I don't know that. But at the same time, I will say that he would have received more money than he did on the contract that he signed with the Eagles. Okay. My issue with the man is thus: be honest with your fan base. Right. Don't sit there and say, I want to be a Giant. I'm worried about my legacy. Because when you say that, to me, what I'm hearing is it's not about the money. It's not about the fact that I want to go home. I want to stay in New York, and I want my name to be in MetLife. I want to represent this team like I have been. I want to put this team on my back like I have for the last 6 years or 5 years, right? But no. I mean, that's what I heard when he said, you know where I want to be. That's what I heard where he said, I want to, I want to put my name with Tiki. I mean, he was naming the Giant greats. And then to spit in our face and say it's raining and sign with the Eagles. To me, this is nothing different than what Kevin Durant did. This is nothing different than, oh my God, I'm going to mess up the name. The dude from that left the Angels, Otani that went to the Dodgers. I mean, there is nothing different than what they did to go to a super. Now look, let's be fair. Let's be fair, right? No,
Joe Shane. Hold
on one second, Danny, and I'll be done. I just want to get this across. Let's be real. Was Saquon a factor in the Super Bowl? Yes, he was. Because he was there, because he did what he did, A.J. Brown was open, Dante Smith was open, with Dotson, was it Dotson?
Jahan Dotson, yeah.
Dotson was open. The tight end was open.
Dallas got it. Yeah.
I mean, if he wasn't there, then of course it would be a different ball game. Then we can say, Hurts is suspect because when you do a cover one, he don't know what to do, right? But that's the point I'm trying to make. You got your ring, but from now on, I think there needs to be an asterisk on his Super Bowl. All right, go ahead, Danny.
I think to push back on that, I think Joe Shane's arrogance is to blame too.
Yeah.
Because you
I'm
don't
not saying,
if you
I'm not saying the,
if you go back and watch that Hard Knocks, right?
Yep.
And you see when John Mara puts his head down like this, you see that smirk on his face. You see that smirk on his face. That means I was never gonna give Saquon shit. I
so
was never gonna give anything to him.
I
Well,
don't know
I
if
was
that's
gonna
what
let him
that
slip out
means.
our
but
hands
let's
and
go.
goodbye.
Let's go back though. In the preparation of Shane talking to the people in the draft,
They were trying to convince him to
well,
resign him.
no. They were prepping Shane for that interview. Okay. And what Shane showed me who he was. He showed his cards there, right? He told the guy that they were prepping him. Well, I tried to give him a bunch of money, but he turned me down. That showed me who Shane was, right? And I commend him for doing that. And now, we may not. I mean, we know rumors of the dollar amount, but the truth of the matter is the fact that Shane did offer him a big contract with a bunch of money, and he still said no. So if
yeah.
if we're gonna, if we're gonna say he said no, yeah, I can understand how Shane could have been offended. Well, damn, how much you want? I'm about to make you the second highest running back in the league. What else you want? You got 2 injuries. You're injury prone. You sprain your ankle and you're out for like 5 weeks. You got a lot of wear and tear. I know the studies show this. I understand the logic, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But and hold on a sec. Oh, you said he wanted Daniel Jones. Yeah, he wasn't gonna get Daniel Jones money. That's the wrong position for that.
Jones should have thrown Saquon a bone though.
So here's the thing, and I'm not saying that Saquon is all to blame either. What I'm saying is both sides were not.
I can agree to
not
that.
really honest.
I can agree.
And because of that, that's how the split happened. Because if Saquon really wanted to be in New York, he would have been in New York. And if the Giants really wanted Saquon, they'd have paid him. Yeah. Both sides were like, this is better for both of us if we split.
But let's also
don't just blame the Giants,
right?
The organization. Like Saquon had his own part in it as well. That's all.
I will end my me kind of like to talk anyway. If I say I'm going to end it, I'm lying to you. I will say this, right? The last communication we got of this whole thing, and it's all over Hard Knocks, right? All over Hard Knocks, where Shane said, okay, we give him this much, per year, and this signing bonus, he's a Giant for life. And then you hear the hemming and hawing. We didn't hear the conversation side of Saquon's agent. But cut to, it said, so where we at? Oh, so we're going north of that? How much north? And when he didn't, and I want to know what the agent said. Because if they're already going to offer him, 12.5 a year, which I think the contract was it was only 12.5 a year, and 26 million guaranteed. And when the Giants was going to give him 12 a year, and we were going to give him 25 guaranteed, wasn't that much difference.
Oh,
and I want to hear the difference. I want to hear that end of the conversation, right? Because if his agent said, "Oh yeah, we're looking at 3 million more per year," yeah, you're pricing this out, right? You're pricing this out. So I don't know that disconnect. I only know what the half of conversation is Shane. Now, when he said you're going north of that, then yeah, they got priced out.
I'll tell you this though. I agree with I do agree with Casey on this. I do think it was like a mutual thing, and I think that is why I haven't been all the way like F Saquon Barkley type thing.
Yeah,
is because I feel like I have that understanding. But I tell you this, I don't know if y'all are movie heads or not, but what reminds me of that thriller movie where you have a bad guy, and towards the end of the movie, you find out after you get more of the history, the background of about that bad guy. You come to find out that the good guy actually has a hand in why all the bad, as some of why this bad stuff is going on, and the bad guy is not as bad as you may have thought he was. It reminds me of that. Like the Giants, with Joe Shane in particular.
Oh,
Joe Shane in particular, you know, he kind of came off and tried to present himself like it is Saquon. But when you really dig deep, especially like Danny said, the arrogance that he's had, no, you could say that no, he definitely had his
That's
hand in it
smirk.
as
That
well.
smile. That
but
smile told it all.
but also Saquon did the same thing. I mean, I'll push back and say that too. Because
Like I said, it's both.
Saquon will say, "Oh, they didn't even offer me a contract," and I'm like, "Yeah, they
both.
did."
It's both.
You know what? I will co-sign on that. I will say yes. I agree. I agree with that.
And the main reason why I say it's both is because let's not forget, Joe Shane is still responsible for trying to underplay the importance of his
The running
role
back position.
and his position.
Yeah.
Now, when you make the statement that you make on
Kurtz, come
TV,
back on, man. I saw you were there.
When you make the statement that you make on TV, you better.
That's arrogant. That's arrogant.
That's arrogance, and you better be able to stand by it. And in this year,
And they bit
was
him
it
in the
clear?
ass. They bit him in the ass.
Yeah, exactly. And so he deserves every resurface clip there is. He deserves all the backlash. He deserves it all because he wanted to act like he was about this big boy talk, but Saquon showed him. And at the end of the day, that's why I'm mad at Joe Shane, is because at
That's
the end of
why
the
I'm mad
day,
at Joe Shane as well.
you know,
Yeah.
you're the representation of us. You know, whether we like it or not, and you made us look crazy.
What I learned the most out of this whole ordeal with Saquon and the contracts and not re-signing him and him going to the Eagles is the fact that is the only entity of faith or loyalty is the fan base. We are the only portion of loyalty that we have to the team, because the players are going to, you know what? Players are going to do what they want to do.
And they're making us look bad, bro.
They're going to get, players are going to get their money, and we cannot fault the players for getting their money. I'm not faulting Saquon for not signing with the Eagles. I'm pissed off because one, he lied to us, and two, how he would have signed that contract, he would have been paid more. I mean, if it was about the money, he already had the bag in his grasp, but he said no.
I'm just wondering how much the Texans offered him.
I don't even know. I mean, that's a good question too. And then also on the flip side, you know, Shane, maybe I think maybe Shane should have been more determined. Maybe show Saquon a little more faith. But to me, and it's just my opinion, clearly when you heard Shane and Saquon on the phone the last time they spoke one-on-one, you knew that relationship was severed. I mean, you could just tell
the way he answered the phone. Yeah.
And the fact that Saquon was on a that's the thing. Saquon's been on these podcasts, right? Talking a good game. I'll give him to him. But I'm reading between the lines, because what you're saying, I agree what you're saying about Shane, but let's be real. Saquon is doing the same exact thing.
No,
but I'm going to bring on, before we hang it up, I got to bring on Kurtz.
Well.
Oh, shit.
Your franchise player goes on and wins the Super Bowl. That's funny.
Here we go.
Wait, hold on. Pause. Well.
Franchise piece to the
Well.
Luka getting
Hold on. Your offensive coordinator left and got a ring too.
Like 3 years ago. He left us 3 years ago. And let's not forget.
It don't matter,
He
bro.
still had to go on another team to win a ring.
Teams. He was on the Chargers, then he went to the Eagles.
He had to go.
Hey, Sneaky, I got something.
I miss my boy over here.
You're comparing an offensive coordinator to a key player like Saquon Barkley.
Hey, Sneaky, I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
It's been 30 years and counting since the Cowboys won last.
How many years in counting, Sneaky?
Hey, Giants up to
30. 30.
Not forget that. When's the last time the Giants won a playoff game?
Earlier than 30 years.
Years ago. What are you talking about?
Kurtz, hold on. In your lifetime, you've seen the Giants win more than you did the Dallas Cowboys. So let's just go with that.
That was like absolutely.
Let's just start with that.
Yo, y'all got blasted by the Packers.
Quick question for you. Quick question for you.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, Stephen. Hold on. Go ahead.
I miss this man right here.
Curtis, why do you have a Dak Prescott wallpaper right now?
My stream is buffing right now. Hold on. I think it's good now.
Why do you have a Dak Prescott wallpaper right now?
Because he's your daddy. Call him daddy, son.
Shut up.
He's our daddy.
He owns you guys. What's his record for?
What's his playoff record?
Doesn't matter.
What's his playoff record?
We can't even have conversations.
What's his playoff record?
Same as Lamar Jackson.
Wait. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Pause. Let me ask this question. So, okay, yeah, he has a really good record. I mean, pretty, good record against the Giants. Y'all beat us. When is the ring ceremony?
There's no what ring.
When we gonna see when we gonna see a banner of y'all beating us? When y'all gonna get a parade? When y'all gonna get a parade for beating the Giants? When is confetti dropping from the ceiling?
It always happens
in the air when you guys beat the Giants. None of it.
The Giants is like
none of it.
Beating the Giants is like we know that's 2 easy wins. Like that's just 2 wins guaranteed to us. When I see
you beat us by a combined 12 points this year. What are you even saying?
Yeah,
you think that was easy?
Honestly,
that was easy.
We still beat you.
Okay, let's be real. Let's be real, Kurtz. You don't have to make Super Bowl plans because you know damn well your team ain't gonna be there.
You guys are fighting for Shadur Sanders.
So,
fighting for anybody.
Matter of fact, your coach. I'm sorry, your owner. Hold on. No, what is this? Hold on, Kurtz. Hold on. Your owner tells the fan base, I'm all in, but what do y'all do? Sign Zeke Elliott. Used up Zeke Elliott.
They say that they're all in.
But he's all in.
Our motto. They stole that from us, bro. They wish they was us, bro.
Who wishes, bro? What? I don't want to be the Giants.
Hold on. I want to talk to this kid.
Hold on. Let me have a conversation right here.
Y'all are
wasting
Malik Neighbors' career, bro. Y'all wasting Malik Neighbors' career, bro.
We're
the Giants
y'all wasting Parsons' career. No, Kurtz.
Jones is
hold on, guys.
Bro.
Guys, hold on. Let's. TP want to talk to Kurtz. Kurtz, give him the respect.
Let them have the convo.
Go ahead, TP.
I ain't done. I
got something I want
to I ain't done.
Well, go ahead. Then
the equivalent to the Giants letting go of Saquon and winning a ring is like Luka getting traded to the Lakers. Like,
okay, no, it's not. That was a bad.
The Lakers might have to win something first. But
if the Giants, hang it up, bro. Like, let's be real here. The quarterbacks in this draft class ain't too good. Let's be honest here. We got Cam Ward, Shadur Sanders, who I think is like madly overhyped. Who you guys would probably draft knowing the Giants because they're not really.
He's gonna get a ring before Dak though.
Hold on.
Jerry, I will bet you $1,000.
Okay, Kurtz. All right, Kurtz. Hold on, Kurtz. I want TP. TP got something to say to you. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm just that's my whole thing about him having Dak Prescott as his wallpaper. It's like, why would I believe anything that he has to say about quarterbacks? You know nothing about good quarterbacks.
He's an all-pro quarterback.
Like you do a draft evaluation.
All-pro quarterback.
We don't care about
Eli
what you're
Manning
talking about.
all-pro.
You don't know how to. You don't know how to evaluate a quarterback.
So you call this nigga? He said
it. Please stop it.
What you need to be worried about.
Dak Prescott like he.
Hey, Kurt. What you need to be worrying about is making sure that Jerry Jones' diapers is changed, all right? Rather than worrying about anything that's going on over here.
Hey,
it depends.
Was Eli ever an all-pro?
Here we go, Sneaky.
No, wait, guys, hold on. Let me get this. Was Troy Aikman all-pro?
No.
Or Roger Staubach?
No. Was Roger Staubach all-pro?
Dak is ass, but you can't be saying Dak is ass when you're
No. Wait, hold on. I answered your question. I said no. Was Troy Aikman all-pro? Yes or no?
No, he was not.
Okay. Was Roger Staubach all-pro? Yes or no?
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
Wasn't.
But
no, he was not.
Back then, he was like the 70s, bro.
Are you really trying to compare Dak Prescott's career with Eli Manning's? Are you really trying to compare the two?
The 80s. I don't think it was in the 70s. They didn't have Pro Bowls in the 70s.
Yeah, no, yes they did. Yes they did. And Roger Staubach was not all pro.
You're actually slow.
He's young.
Someone fact was he or not?
What?
Was he an all pro or not?
No. Roger Staubach, no.
Why would we give a damn about being all pro? He got 2 Super Bowls. Youngin.
And he's in the Hall of Fame.
All right, don't throw the Super Bowl in my face because we also had Super Bowls too, bro. I don't know if you know that.
Dude, Dak?
Yeah.
We said Troy.
You talking about Troy? You talking about Troy Aikman, yo?
So come on now, pick a quarterback. Pick a quarterback.
Man, Troy ain't won nothing in 30 years.
Better than any quarterback the Giants have in history. I swear to God, he is the best. Better than any Giants quarterback in history.
Who's that?
Oh my God.
So Dak is better than Eli? Dak is better than Eli?
Wait.
Dak is better than Eli, bro?
Hell yeah, Dak is better than Eli.
So where's Dak's Super Bowl ring? Where's Dak's Super Bowl MVPs at?
Eli was never in the Hall of Fame. He's not going to be in the Hall of Fame. It's already a fact, bro. They both for him to go in the Hall of Fame. So he's, bro.
This guy is he's going to say that Dak Prescott's going to go to the Hall of Fame.
No,
out of here, bro.
But he is better than Eli.
That's retarded.
No, he's not.
A lot of shitty quarterbacks have won.
Kurtz, hold on. Hey guys, wait, guys, stop. Wait, hold on. Kurtz, all I gotta say is this.
You my boy, bro, but chill.
Hold on, Danny, hold on. Kurtz.
What's up?
Don't ever go full retard. Never go full retard.
That's not
Kurtz, you my boy, but chill, bro.
I think it's too late for that, Sneaky.
Eli was the Josh player. In the last 5 years, he was washed. Didn't he get benched in his last year too? What did he get benched for? Was it? No, it wasn't Gino. Who was it?
It was Gino.
It was, yeah, but that was McAdoo.
So you know that was a conversation that him and the coach had, and Eli, like the person he is, said, "No, don't put me in just to take me out. If Gino's going to play the whole game, let him play the whole game." And that's why Eli didn't play that game. He didn't get benched.
Okay, now hold on, wait. Look, I'm gonna look. I want to.
Real quick.
I can't believe you said that, Brody.
Kurtz, let's do this right now.
Dak is better than Eli.
So Eli is, when he retired, right? When he retired, hold on, Jalen.
No.
When he retired, Eli was top 10 in passing completions. Right now,
bro.
He's 41st. Okay.
Dumb stat.
He was top 10 in passing attempts. Eli Manning was.
Like 16 years.
Dak. I will mute you. Dak is 60th right now. Okay. Passing yards, yeah. Eli was top 10 passing yards. Dak is 53 right now. 53.
Hey, do me a favor, Sneaky.
Hold on, I'm almost done. Passing touchdowns. Passing touchdowns. Okay. Yeah. Eli was top 10. Eli was top 10. Dak is top 50. All right, he's 43. Matter of fact, I'll tell you this: he's top 45. Okay. No, I'm going to rest my case. All right.
Hey, but mind if I throw in my 2 cents real quick?
By all means.
Okay, first of all, you saying that Dak is better than Eli Manning. In the words of the great Stephen A. Smith, stay off the weed.
Oh.
Number one. Number two, I love how you're hyping up Dak right now. Like he's not, like arguably, like he has like one of the worst resumes in the division, bro. Jaden Daniels has a better resume than he does. And he's
How does Jaden Daniels have a better resume?
I want to know what strain.
Conference championship.
I want to know what strain. I'm a piehead. I want to know what strain you smoke.
I want to know what metric he is measuring Dak above Eli. That's what I want to know.
Please tell me that's Dak's fault.
Hey, yo,
what is the metric that you are measuring?
I get that.
How is it Dak's fault that they look the Packers like fuck them on defense, bro? How is that?
We are way too intelligent to fall into this trolling job.
Not a troll, bro. It's not.
Yeah, you know what?
The fact, like, I was willing to argue with him about the other stuff, but as soon as he said that Dak was better than Eli,
I don't know.
It was like, all right, I see what's going on here. He
just look, and all I gotta say is this, Kurtz, the numbers don't lie. Bottom line, Okay, and if you're going to say that Eli Manning is played longer than Dak, then that's still another mark that goes for Eli. Okay, not Jones. Eli played what 210 consecutive games. Would have been more. I would have liked to have been more. Fucking McAdoo. But and let's just look at just alone. Hold on, just alone. Eli Manning's playoff record. How many wins? How many wins does Dak have in the playoffs?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
In the playoffs,
That's
yes, it
like
does.
saying
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. I will mute you, Kurt. I have no problem doing it. And you can unmute yourself, but remember, I could do this too. Okay, but I'm not going to, unless you make me. Okay. What's Dak Prescott's record in the playoffs?
I'm not gonna say because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It loses denial, bro. That shit's funny. I wish I could get this high, bro.
I asked you this.
Pothead. I want to get your high, bro.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Hey, you already got the high, buddy. That's why you're number one overall.
What
that's why you're
Dak Prescott?
You forgot that we made you, bro.
Hold on. What is Dak Prescott? Just answer the question, Kurtz.
What is he like? 2 and 6?
2 and 4. He's 2 and 4. Now, Eli Manning's record right now. Eli Manning's record is 8 and 4 in the playoffs. Okay. So, so Dak already has the amount of losses than Eli does. So that right now, Dak got to win a Super Bowl.
It doesn't matter.
And like I'm saying, he got to win. No. Playoffs do matter.
Can I speak?
Playoffs do matter. Because listen, okay, hold on, Kurtz. All right, let me ask you this: do they give a ring for regular season championships?
No, but I know the difference between a good quarterback and a bad quarterback.
The only thing a team will get in the regular season is a division banner.
Okay.
That's all they'll get.
Can I rebuttal to that? Can I rebuttal to what you just said?
Please go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Joe Flacco also have a good playoff record? And where is he at right now? So if we're going off the logic of playoff,
what is
Joe Flacco is better than
record?
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson? Correct me if I'm wrong. And he has a Super Bowl ring. See?
What is
his playoff record?
I don't know if you are knowledgeable.
I think he's like he has the most playoff rings.
But listen, I don't know if you're knowledgeable, right? But you're actually complimenting Joe Flacco. Like, he's still in the league. He's supposed to. He was technically by average means. He was been supposed to be out the league. He's been in the league for quite some time.
Yes, I understand that, but we're not going to go off the logic of playoff wins makes you better than that.
10 and 6. Flacco's 10 and 6.
Get off the logic. He just said that postseason.
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Does that mean he's better than them? No.
Yeah,
but look, Flacco got a ring.
You haven't answered my question.
So Flacco is better than wait.
No, hold on.
Don't say Flacco. Don't say Flacco.
Wait, so Flacco is better than
you still haven't answered my question.
What's your question?
What metric are you using to measure that Dak Prescott is better than Eli Manning?
Oh, he's on mute.
No. Yeah, help me out. Can you say that one more time?
What makes Dak better than Eli? What makes Dak better than Eli?
Are you using? What numbers? What cues are you taking to say that, to definitively say that Dak Prescott is better than Eli Manning?
Watching film. Dak has a higher IQ than Eli.
Eye test. He's using the eye test.
What? Dak already beat his expectation. Dak was a fourth. He's a franchise quarterback now. Eli was.
My God, I wish I could get that high.
He wasn't even the best draft pick. The best quarterback in the draft.
My God,
he wasn't even the best quarterback in the draft.
Wow.
Now, wait.
Wow.
I want to wait. Kurt, stop. Hold on. Right. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Is that Kool-Aid, bro?
Hold on 1 second. I want to give TP some.
So
props.
the answer is you don't have one.
No,
I don't have one. I mean, that goes without saying. But let me just say this.
I wasn't done.
TP, you're the smartest one here, and only when I say that. And also El Capitan, because
actually I can definitely argue
you have your mics on mute right now, and because I can only imagine what you. I mean, Capitan, you're quiet. You know, you're chilling. But TP, I can only imagine what you're thinking right now because you're right. Why are we entertaining this troll? And I'm gonna tell you this. I like Kurtz. I
love
like
Kurtz. That's my
And
guy.
I'm gonna say this right now too.
Already
You know why?
Kurtz,
You know
bro.
why I'm entertaining Kurtz? Because it's entertainment. You know, Kurtz is gonna say some off the wall stuff, right? To get us riled up. Like
You know what? I compare Kurtz to Michael I could compare Kurtz to Michael Strahan.
Well, I could compare Kurtz
Waving the
to
flag.
somebody else.
He's waving the flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that did not settle well with me. Because I'll tell you what, man. I appreciate you. You know, you're always welcome on the show. I will never. Anytime I see you.
Sneaky, before you let him go,
okay.
I agree 100% with what you're saying. But for further entertainment, if you don't mind, can we just give him like 2 more minutes?
Sure.
Just everyone mute up, and we can just let him go.
I'll mute my mic. Go ahead.
Just for entertainment value.
The floor is yours.
Straight comedy, bro.
Go ahead, Kurtz, the floor is yours, buddy.
Go ahead, bro. It's all you, Kurtz.
When I look at Eli's career, I see a guy who got carried a lot. And the 2 years he didn't win the Super Bowl, his defense was elite. Other than that, he was a below average quarterback. There's actually a guy who did like a career breakdown on Eli Manning. And I actually agreed with him. He's like, Eli was only good when his defenses were good. And other than that, he was a below top tier quarterback. So he was like little below average.
Hey guys, remember?
I thought I had the
hold on, Kurtz. I know. I'm gonna interrupt you real quick because I could do that. Remember when we were going over the stats, 2011, and I made a claim that defense was top 10. It turned out to be they were barely top 25. But Eli was carried by the defense. Go ahead, Kurtz. No. Continue on. Go ahead.
That's all that matters. The defense showed up in the Super Bowl and the playoffs. But yeah, and then when I look at Eli's career, he wasn't even the best quarterback that was drafted that year in his class. For being honest here, Ben Roethlisberger had a better career than Eli Manning, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, you can say Roethlisberger. Hold on, Kurtz. You can say Roethlisberger had a better career, but I'll just say Eli never settled. So there's that.
He settled. Wait, I'm confused.
If you know, you know.
What does that mean?
He's too young to get that one, Sneaky.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's why I said it. That's why
I don't know about the party in the girls' room.
Tom Landry was a giant.
Oh, what?
Tom Landry died a giant, my guy. He said, fuck Jerry Jones.
Okay. But I'm going to enjoy the Giants-Cowboy rivalry. Well, it's not really a rivalry anymore if we keep beating you guys. But yeah, I mean, I'll look forward to the 2 games coming up 2025 when Ashton Jeanty runs for 200 yards on the Giants D-line. I'm going to be laughing, and I'm going to come back in here, and I'm going to laugh in your face. Everyone's face.
And when Shador throws all over you, bro.
The guy that has no camera is going to laugh in our face.
Do not pass go.
Going to run over the Giants D. I'm going to come in here and Sneaky. I'll be like, Sneaky, remember a year ago I told you? Or like 5 months, I'll be like, Sneaky, I told you. And then
actually, I just had a thought.
You know,
you should be more worried about them trying to pay Micah Parsons, because if they don't, he's gonna walk right out the door.
Oh, and by the way, the Cowboys defense carried Dak Prescott all of last year.
What are you talking about, bro? No. We're not. No.
Oh no.
Oh no. We're not doing that, buddy.
Oh yes, we are. No, you want to talk
Cowboys
about
were literally the worst, bro. We were literally letting up like 40 points,
bro.
Yeah, you were getting that because the Cowboys defense was turning the ball over so often that offense was on the field more. That's how football works.
What? Dude, the Cowboys defense was shit. Do you not see the same?
He's talking about in 2023, you idiot.
He said last year. So don't call me an idiot. That's what he said. He said last year.
Okay, I'm sorry. The season before.
Defense was suspect. No. I gotta disagree with that. The defense was very suspect that year. We got blown up by like the fucking Bills dicked us down, bro.
Okay. Okay. Again, we're about a minute before 2.
I want to hear. Before I go, can I hear TP talk? I want to hear his opinion. He's been muted for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, the plan worked perfectly.
And I knew what you were doing, TP.
Yeah,
He's
man,
clip farming here. He's clip
that
farming.
was hilarious. It just showed just how much you are misinformed. Um, and if I want you to go back and listen to yourself, and I know you're gonna say to yourself, "All right, I didn't sound as smart as I wanted to sound in this last 2 minutes."
Oh
But
God,
that was beautiful. That was hilarious. Kirk, I like you, man, because you have spunk. You do have spunk, and I like that, man. You are very much entertaining, and I
I
think
am.
that is how you end the show.
Kurtz, of course, unfortunately, guys, because we're running late, we won't be giving, your final thoughts today. Kurtz, thanks for coming on. I
Yep.
appreciate you.
You guys.
Let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants out.
I appreciate you. And no matter what, he always says that's why he comes back on. I respect Kurtz. I'm gonna give him his flowers. Bones, thank you for coming on for the first time. Normally, I give everybody like the last 30 seconds.
He's already in overtime. He's already in overtime.
Yeah, but not tonight. Let me just hear the outro one time, fam. Do you know the outro?
Yeah. I think he's muted. Is he?
No, he's not mute. Bones, do you know the outro?
Of this show?
I said blocked.
Huh?
What's the outro?
So it's Let's Go Giants.
Let's go Big Blue, baby. Let's go Giants.
And you gotta say the ow after that. Ow.
You say ow.
We out.
Okay, that'll work. I appreciate you, fam.
We'll take it.
Capitan, show Bones how it's done. Let me hear it one time, fam.
Let's do it.
Let's go Giants.
Ow! There we go.
There
Appreciate
you go.
it. There you go. But you'll know next time, Bones. Jalen, let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. And I know Casey looks like you about to go to work. What is that an E9 rank on there? What is that?
Nah, it's not.
Oh wait, you're Air Force. Oh, that don't count. Never mind. I'm sorry. That don't count. What is that? Hold on. Space
US
Force?
Space.
I'm tripping. I'm Army, man. That's why I'm a Space Force.
Oh well, I was 18 years Army before I joined the Space Force. So.
Oh, did you? Okay. All right. Let me know when y'all start building up the Death Star.
Started.
Did you? Okay. Yeah. Just don't hit my house, please. Or MetLife. We could have used it during New Orleans, but that's either here nor there. Let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants.
Mm-hmm. You about to get on duty or something?
Huh?
You about to go? I take you about to go on duty?
Yeah.
Man, what? 12 hours? 8 hours? What hour? What is it?
8. It's 8 hours.
Okay. All right, man. Well, enjoy your shift and be safe. And thank you for your service.
I appreciate it.
Police Force. I got to get used to that. I'm sorry. I'm old school. I got out in 2000. So, TP, you still there, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm glad you came on. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, man.
It's hard to see him get a ring, but damn it, it is what it is, man.
No.
Speaker's
like, no.
Hey, this is just something for you to think about, Sneaky.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know if you know, and I don't know what's going across your timeline, but Stephon Diggs is dating rapper Cardi B. Cardi B, of course, is from New York. Stephon Diggs is a free agent. Two together.
Would you want him here? Would you want him here?
I don't know.
I personally don't, because of his injury prone.
I don't want him here because of the drama that he brings.
He's been bounced around a lot.
He was in Buffalo for a little bit. He had
a good quarterback there. He had a good situation there.
So I'm kind of like I'm like
I personally prefer T. Higgins, bro. That's what I prefer.
T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Like T. Higgins with Leak.
But at the same time, I'm loyal. We got to keep Slayton. I want to keep Slayton.
No, he's gonna walk, bro. He's gonna walk.
I know.
And we ain't bringing him back.
I just.
Well, we definitely need a replacement then.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. TP, if anything, I hope hope we see you Thursday. If I do a show, let me hear it one time, fam.
Let's go Giants.
Man, I appreciate you, fam. Be good.
All right.
Danny.
Yeah, man.
Glad you joined, man. I appreciate
It was a
you.
fun night. It was a fun night, bro. You went overtime. You
It
went
was.
overtime.
It was.
I know you're
Well,
exhausted.
we had to. We had to. Let me hear it one time.
All right, brother. Good night, and let's go Giants. Ow. Later, brother. Love you.
Later, too, man. Be good. Man, tonight. I mean, every time I come on, it's always a good show. It's good to link up with everybody, even you, Kurtz. Yes, even you. I know Danny. He said he was happy that Saquon got a ring. To me, it's like this. It's like I'm gonna put it like it feels like your best friend got your girl. You know what I mean? And like, you know what? Whatever. You know damn well you ain't going to the wedding. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, all right, whatever. And that's kind of how I feel right now. Whatever. But we got a lot to do, and we're gonna have a lot of time to talk about it. Moving on from the Giants and this season. We got the draft coming up, free agency. There's a lot. There is a lot. But for the moment, it is what it is. And Michael Strahan, what the hell were you thinking? Oh, hey, they must got some, I don't know, gumbo, some alcohol in the gumbo or something. But anyway, love y'all. Be good, be safe. Put a smile on someone's face, and you know it, baby. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.